conquered all of Europe, and we will never stop. From Paris on to Turkey, we've won the fucking lot. Bob Paisley and Bill Shankly, the fields of Anfield Road. We are the supporters. We come from Liverpool. The fields of Anfield Road. We are the supporters. We come from Liverpool. Ale, 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 ale.
What's going on? What is going on? Raw, stop that. I got the thing off for the other day, innit?
Yeah, it was living, man. 3,071 minutes. What a game.
Oh, mate, you know what I mean? Oh, boy, what a team. What a team. What a team.
Big up to everyone. We're live on X as well through my account. Big up to everyone on X.
Big up everyone, man. I'll put it over there like that. Can you still see it?
No, it's gone.
Good, good. So I'll put that away. Move to the side whilst I do that. Yeah. Bloody hell, 3,071 minutes. The clock's still going. Wow. My word. Let me just take the clock off. Can't believe it.
Yeah,
I can't believe it. I can't believe that clock's still going. Seriously. Oh, gosh.
It's the 3,000th minute and England still haven't scored.
I know it. Oh, wow. You know what I mean? Reset. Yeah, good, good. Right, that's done now. Shit. We should have Mo join us very soon as well. Do you know what I mean? We should have Mo join us soon. So that's goody, goody, good. Okay. Hi, Uncle. Big up, Natasha. Big up, Natasha. Hi, Cop Father. And she says hi, Mo, as well. Also, she says Uncle was watching a documentary about Liverpool and the great Big Shankly. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's quite good, actually. Yeah. Again, Clive. Big up, Clive, man. On the documentary I watched, it said that Shankly said to the players, it was an honor to play for Liverpool. Yeah, they spoke about that on TalkSport the other day. Honor to play for Liverpool.
That reminds me, I've got a surprise for the chat. Be right back. 1 minute.
Honor for play for Liverpool Football Club, the place and the people, what football they played, Uncle. Facts. Yo, you're the boys. Big up, little Copite. Big up. Big up, Ravi. Have you calmed down, Uncle? Yeah, I have. More
ladies and gentlemen, the 3-litre bottle of Coca-Cola is back.
Freely. People on X come over to YouTube. Big up, man. Big
there
up.
You go.
Big up Del Boy and Rodney and the chat. Hope everyone's well and family. Yes, they are, my friend. Yes, they are.
Yeah, but all good. Hot as hell.
Hot again. It was hot. Yeah, it was hot. Copite, not Rav. Big up. Are Liverpool still buying players? Well, I hope so. Squidley, I'll play that bit for you later. Clive, yo. Natasha said, "Did you hear what about Tuchel said yesterday, Uncle? That's that is not in England's DNA to win. Is that what you're saying? Well,
Mate, you threw defensive-minded players onto an attack-minded team.
we're going to get into that anyway. We're going to get into that fucking knobhead anyway. Yeah, man, read out the other ones while I get this fucking Tuchel shit colour.
Clive says, colour bottle, please. It's a 3-litre bottle of red, so we'll have red for a few nights. Good boy, Cop 5. Well, thank you, Clive. I need your permission, my friend. Nat says, I see that Tuchel is going to play Watkins and Mainu. Is that for the bronze trophy? And Little Copper in the building says, hope you're good. Yeah, man, we're all good, mate.
Yeah, he's got some fun. If I was Kobe Mano, I would not play tomorrow. Seriously, I would not play. Seriously. You know what I mean?
Participation trophy, a bronze trophy, 3rd place.
I'm going off like that, bro.
I wouldn't even accept it. Does that mean it's France versus England?
So Tuchel, do you think Tuchel should stay? No, he shouldn't stay. He should get sacked.
There's no point in him staying. He's just said England's DNA isn't to win, so see you. Yes, for the game tomorrow, he is dropping Kane, Bellingham, Rice, and Gordon.
I wouldn't. If I was Kobe Mano, I wouldn't play. So I'm going home. I'm going back to Manchester. Start pre-season early. You mugged me right off. You brought. I'll say you literally brought me over here for fuck all.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ravi says, Liverpool, if they buy players, then good. If they don't, then that's up to them. But don't think the club will have success going forward doing nothing. I hope we pick up a cup each season. I'll be happy with a trophy each season because it goes towards the overall total.
So, one second.
So would you read that?
No, one second. I'll make it. I'm sure I can make it large. Can I make it larger? Usually, all right. People always speak. This is Jurgen Klopp on Tuchel's performance against Argentina. People always speak after the game like coaching is easy. Well, we know it's not easy, Klopp. You know, we know. I'm not even gonna get at you, but we know it's not easy. But I'll explain something in a minute anyway. Yeah, easy. Like you just choose attack or defend, and that's it. It doesn't work like this. Football is much more complex. I see the criticism. Yeah, well, exactly. I see the criticism of Tuchel for trying to defend the 1-0 against. But let me tell you something. If he didn't do that, if he kept pushing forward and they conceded, the same people will be saying, why didn't you control the game? Why didn't you defend the lead? In knockout football, whatever decisions you make, someone will criticize you. You will criticize it. I'm not saying every decision is perfect, but you have to understand the logic behind it. Okay, let me just address that. You know what I mean? And by no means am I gonna be disrespectful to the great Klopp. You know what I mean? By no means I'm gonna be disrespectful. But this is what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. Now imagine in the day in your back garden, right? You got a fire, yeah. You got a fire in your back garden, right? And you could remember the day he looked at the game after we scored. He looked at the game. He was looking at the game, and he saw everything what we saw for 17 minutes. Yeah. Well, he saw the day the players sitting deep. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Right. So you got a fire in your back garden. Yeah. You're watching it for 17 minutes. Yeah, right. You now decide to put the fire out. Yeah. What you do? You go and get some water, don't you? Don't you, innit?
Yeah.
You go and get some water. You either get some water, sand, or something in the day to smother the actual sort of like fire. You put it this way: you go and get something to put the fire out, don't you? You don't
Yeah.
you? Innit? Right, that's logical. You don't get fuel. You don't put fuel in it, do you? Because
No.
if you put fuel on it, yeah, wouldn't it make it worse? Okay, right. Now, in the course of this game, he was watching the game for 17 minutes after we scored. He saw the players because what they're trying to say and what Jimmy Ford Hasselbank is trying to say, and certain other people are trying to say, he's saying that they sort of like it was the players that sat deep, yeah, the players that sat deep on what's not, yeah, right. So if you're watching the game for 17 minutes and you're watching the players dropping deeper and inviting pressure on themselves, yeah, right, you're not actually going to say, right, you know what, I know what a good idea is. I'll put on more defenders. You know what I mean? Because isn't that making the situation worse?
It's exactly
You know
what I said during the watch along.
No, I know you said that. And like I said it to my brother, because he did say that. But the only problem that I had, Father, is this, right? Yeah. It was so blatant. Yeah, it was so blatant that you had to put on like Ollie Watkins for Harry Kane. If he's good, if he, what was that?
I remember seeing Rashford and Watkins coming. I remember seeing
Yeah, you did.
what's his name? Tony and Rashford coming on. It's like,
Oh yeah, because they came on and you know, this is what I'm fucking saying.
in the 85th minute.
You're saying. Let me explain this again, yeah? Let me explain this again because it's really pissed me off. Right? Imagine that day. I'll go back to that analogy again. You got the fire in your back garden. You watch it for 17 minutes, right? You're gonna put it out, right? You don't at the end of the day, you don't sort of like you won't get fuel and put it on there to make it worse. You put water or something in the day that's gonna quell that sort of like fire. Yeah? Right, okay. Right.
A good equivalent, Rod, is to running out of there with little cups of water, just throwing it on the flame, hoping it'll extinguish the flame.
Yeah.
That's defenders, to throw in little cups of water.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when the fire's roaring, then they decide to get a bucket. And that was Rashford.
Right, exactly. Because what it was in the day, imagine the day he's thrown fuel in the fire, yeah, right, and it's spread, right, it's spread, right, and then sort of like he's watching for another 10 minutes, and it's spread, and then he's decided to get the buckets of water to try and put it out. But by that time of the day, it was too late because your garden's burnt down. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you know what I mean? Right? Now, I even said in the stream, didn't I? I understand what you're saying, and you're right. But I know that in the day that he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. So I had to literally be happy with what he done. I literally had to be. Because remember that day, you know, I said for a long time. Remember I said in that stream. Remember I said for a long time. I said we're inviting too much pressure on us. Remember I said that. I goes, the quicker we get rid of this ball, is the sooner it's coming back to us.
Yeah.
I said that in the stream. Do you know what I mean? Then when I saw him put on Dan Burns at the day, right? Yeah, so on Dan Burns, I thought, well, you know what? Well, he must know what he's doing.
But like I said to you, it's only 1-0. You only put Dan Burns and defenders on if you're 2-0 up because you've got a cushion if they score again. You never do it in 1-0.
Yeah, no, I get you, and you was right. You was 100% right. But the only problem is, I knew you weren't going to put on Comey Mader and all those players there. He wasn't going to do it because if he was going to do it, yeah, he would have thing, you know, he wouldn't have put on Ezra Konza for Anthony Jordan. It was pure.
That was ridiculous.
You know what it was? Do you know what it was? This is what it was. And I was chatting with my bro, yeah, after the game. You know, it was like he didn't want to win the game.
No.
He did not want to win the game. Because anybody with a footballing brain, right, know at the end of the day, right, you don't sit deep against Argentina.
No.
And what pisses me off at the day, when people analyze the game, right, they were saying at the day, right, there, that Argentina was there for the taking. They was there for the taking because at the end of the day, so much of the fact is like when the first half in the first 20 minutes before the break, before they had the water break, in the first 20 minutes, right, what actually happened today? They had to foul us to get into the game because they couldn't get a hold of the ball. The first half of the day, we kind of edged it. Then the second half will come out and everything that, right? They had us pinned back, but then we got back into the game and we scored.
Yes, we did.
Now, if you saw, right, the players at the end of the day, right, starting to sit deep. Well, I'm sorry, as a head coach, it's your job at the end of the day to fix that.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? If I see somebody trying to start a fire in my back garden at the day, I'm going to stop him. I'm not going to watch him do it and then right, watch him do it, and then later on at the day to get buckets of water to try and sort of like put it out when it's too late and then because my whole garden's burnt down. I'm going to stop him. So what he should have done at the day, right, is started putting attacking options. Harry Kane. When you look at Harry Kane, he was dead on his feet.
Yep.
He was dead on his feet, right? Bellingham ended up playing left wing. When have you seen Bellingham play left wing, for fuck's sake?
I haven't.
You're taking off sort of like you're taking off Declan Rice at the day, right? Yeah. Why I don't know. Some people say he wasn't fully fit, right? Right, you take him off and no. Why didn't you put on Kobe Mainoo?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? All right, Kobe Mainoo at the day, he's not probably one of your best defensive midfielders, but I'll tell you what he does, he holds on to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? And now they're trying to tell me at the day, well, now we're gonna give him the Euros. We're gonna give him the Euros. I'm to be honest, I'm not watching England again. I'm not watching England again because you know what it is at the day, right? Yeah, when it comes to England, yeah, right, yeah, it's just too much disappointment.
Isn't it just?
It's just disappointment after disappointment. How they ain't being able to win a World Cup in 60 years is diabolical.
Or even
60 years.
Even a Euros.
They ain't won a Euros yet.
I know.
But at least at the day they've won a World Cup in 66, yeah. But that's it. You mans at the day invented the goddamn game. They invented football, you know. They invented football, and you would have thought at the end of the day that sort of like, you know what I mean, that they can play it. You'd have thought at the end of the day that sort of like they would have won at least one more sort of like World Cup. Look at Uruguay. Uruguay's won two European Cups, two bloody World Cups. Uruguay, you know. Greece has won the Euros, you know. You know that? Yeah. Greece has won the Euros, bro. And we ain't gonna use it. So to me, there's just no point. I might as well support France. At least they've got more people there that look like me. Do you know what I mean? Seriously. Because the fact that England at the day, I'm telling you, England in our lifetime, I know I'm older than you, but England in our lifetime, they're not going to do anything. The horse is bolted from the government stable, bro. It's gone. Do you know what I mean? And what I saw last night, yeah, what I saw the other night, yeah, right, just reaffirmed at the day that England are incapable of winning tournaments. It's just no point in watching England. There's no point. I'm not telling people not to watch it. I'm just telling people that know what I feel. There's no point because you know what isn't they the Euro's just gone, yeah, right? I wasn't that disappointed. I wasn't really that disappointed, really, because I saw that England did actually play their heart out. You know what I mean? And I think I honestly feel it today. We went out to the better team.
Yeah.
We just went out to and it works out that way, doesn't it? It works out sometimes.
Much better than us. Much better than us.
They were much better. They were much better than us on the night.
Still are.
You know what I mean? But however, I think if we met them in the finals this time, I think we probably could have beat them. We probably could have beat them. I would have been. I'll put it this way, I would have been confident we could have beat them.
See,
whether that happened,
I still understand what Tuchel was doing. We were in the 70s. We scored the goal, and then he decided to shut up shop. Why? Get another one. Get another goal in, and then shut up shop. That's what you do.
But the thing is about it, yeah.
Need a cushion.
The thing is about it that Tuchel is not really a good manager. He's not really a good manager. He's a carbon copy of Jurgen Klopp, but not as good as Jurgen Klopp.
He's a Timu Klopp.
Yeah, no, it's Timu. It's not like it's not like that. But the thing is about it then, day, right? Yeah, I get it with Klopp. You know, you want to have his back because he's a fellow German. Fair enough. Fairs, you know what I mean? But like not being funny, some of the decisions that sort of like Tuchel could have made to change that game were easy decisions. Everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. What's the guy's name? Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy when they did their sports bar. Jamie O'Hara says, "How come we can see these? We can see what he was supposed to do. We can see what he was doing wrong. How come we can see this? Yeah, right. All these things, right? But he can't see it. We're just a couple of donuts in there, and even we can see it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, to me, at the end of the day, it just didn't make no sense what he done to bring on. You know what it is at the end of the day, right? Even if you want to defend it, and because right, you only want to defend certain things like that in that situation for two reasons. Number one, at the end of the day, you want to defend deep and hit him on a counter attack. Yeah, but we had no outlet. There was no outlet to do it. You saw it in the day when Bellingham brought the ball forward, right? There was just nobody to pass to.
He looked left, he looked right. He's like
nobody to pass to. Bloody Morgan Rogers that night had the best chance. He brought the ball forward. He had people, a guy on the left. He had a guy on the right. He had support, yeah, and he chose to shoot. And the guy stuck his foot out, and he rebounded to an Argentina player. And next minute, they're under pressure again. And I was screaming. When he saw me, I was screaming at him. Why did you pass? Why didn't you pass?
Why did you shoot?
Why did you shoot? The shot was not on. And what being funny, that's down to sort of like Tuchel again, because he brought inexperienced players to the tournament. Some of these players it's the first time they beat out. It's like, first time they've been in a major tournament like that. They're literally inexperienced. Do you know what I mean? You understand? It's not as if he took it. It's not as if you might. You know what? By that thinking there, that logic there, you might have bought Ria and Gamoa then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? It just didn't make no sense at the day, right? It made no sense what he done that night in a semi-final at the day, and to top it all, the two most racist boys at the day, racist guys at the day, yeah, in sort of like in international football, scores the goals. Do you know how sick that made me feel?
You had to throw it. You had to turn it off because you were like, no.
It's just like I couldn't take it anymore. First, it was Enzo Fernandez at the day, racist, and then it's Latino Martinez, racist. And when I saw that, I said, "No, fuck that, man! I ain't watching these pricks. I'm not watching that." Do you know what I mean? But the thing, you know what the thing is about it in the day, right? Is this? It's like Tuchel brought that on. Read take over for a bit and read out the things first, bro.
All right, we're going to.
To this one, yeah. I'll leave this up so you know.
Matt says, I see that Tuchel is going to play Watkins and Menu. Yep, I've read that one from Little Copper. Big up. Yes, for the game tomorrow, he's dropping Kane, Bellingham, and Rice and Gordon. Rabi's in the building. Liverpool, if they buy players, then good. If they don't, then that's up to them. But don't think the club will have success going forward doing nothing. That's the problem. We know we've got areas that needs addressing, and we're not addressing them. Liverpool right now are starting to really get on my nerves. I don't want to swear because I don't want to get cancelled, but still, they're really getting on my nerves at the moment because they're just not going fast enough. And he probably will play Henderson as well. We can't. Henderson's half of Henderson's arm is cast up. Gene's in the building. Welcome, Gene. Much love and respect at Uncle Rod's TV. And Rodney, the chat, one love stopped in to say hi before the ladies come to pick me up. Have a brilliant stream and smash the like button, peeps. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I heard Ryan and Barcola might be going to Liverpool. Well, we can hope. I think that Liverpool should go and get James Trafford. He has put in a transfer request. So has Mamouche. Go get them both. Stack up our bench. Why not? Everyone else seems to. Ravi, the only cup the players are picking up is the teacup from the canteen at Melwood. With this poor attitude in the market. Well, that's the point, isn't it? Even in I'm not using his name, he managed to get to a Carabao Cup final, even as bad as a manager as he is. So if he can get to a final, then why can someone tell me why Areola can't get to a final? Even if you just pick up the Carabao Cup in his first season, it's a winning mentality he'll create going into the next one. I just want to see a winning mentality from my manager. It ain't too much to ask for, and that's all I really want. With Liverpool next season, I'm just going to watch what happens. That's all we can do, mate. Honestly, that's all we can do. The FA are sticking with Tuchel as they want to lead England into the Euros. I hope not, Nat. I hope they come to their senses and bring someone else in because this guy just isn't it. He isn't it. And the team he chose, again, just wasn't good enough at all. Too many defensive-minded players for my liking. Not enough attack-minded players. That's what I didn't like about that game. And I did call that out on the watch-along as well, that I was seeing something and I didn't like the look of it because he was bringing on too much pressure and he was just bringing on more and more and more defensive-minded players. It's like, but Argentina have nearly scored. It's only because Pickford are making these wonder saves is the fact that we're still 1-0 up. But I said to Rods, I went, all it takes is one goal and then we're screwed because you're taking this defensive-minded players into extra time, into penalties. You're not going to win because you've taken off all your attackers. 10 men behind the ball, big up the Burnley tactics. Oh, I hate those. Anfield Irishman in the building, big up Rods, big up Anfield. Always lovely to see you, my friend. Ravi, England will be England, nothing new. LFC Cops here, you like your new round here. Big up Uncle Rod's Cop 5 in the chat. Big up Cops here. Welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe. And also the Discord should be in the description. And Nat says Tuchel played defensive at Chelsea and got sacked for it. Well, he's probably going to get sacked from England as well. Never learns. Ravi, some fans say in Liverpool we can play without a DM, but these same fans, when the midfield gets run through like Sally Gunella in a race, they will be crashing out saying, why no DM? Hypocritical. Exactly. You need the players in the correct positions. You can't shoehorn people in just because you haven't got the quality. Buy the quality, right? Buy it. There's plenty of players out there. Dip your hands in your pockets and stop being so stingy. Hi-Fi's in the building. Big up Uncle Rod's Cop Father. Big up to you, Mr. Hi-Fi. And Natasha, if Klopp was in charge, he would have done things differently. He would. He definitely would. We know what he would have done. He'd have thrown on attack-minded players. We've seen him do it. Gene, Argentina could not handle our pace in the first half. I could have done a better job than Touche. Exactly. High five, big up chat. Nat says Declan Rice was injured. Well, that's because he's got a manager that plays him when he's injured, but that's neither here nor there. Why was Kane playing as a defender a lot of the time? I called this out as well, and I was not happy with that too. I basically was saying to Rods, where the hell is Kane even playing? Why is Kane crossing the ball to Bellingham? Shouldn't that be the other way around? Last time I checked, Bellingham isn't a striker, but in England he is. In England, Bellingham's a striker for England. Did everyone know that? I didn't. I always thought that Bellingham was a defender, but no. Harry Kane was setting up Bellingham to score goals. Then Kane, what use are you to England now, mate? Convince me why you should be still be in the England squad when you're the striker setting up a midfielder to play striker. Anyway, LFC Cup tier, it's shocking. It is, mate. Honestly, it is absolutely shocking. Clive says 100% Del Boy. Thank you, Clive. Rabbi says, I'm not watching the Nations League. Forget that. I don't blame you, mate. Nat says, at the end of the match, the only player to go over to the fans and clap and waved was Harry Kane. He's got plenty of practice of clapping and waving for disappointing performances, so we should be like a bloody seal. I said that uncle the other day, I am 51, and I said to my son that in my lifetime, England ain't winning nothing at all. Yeah, we're not. Because we've not got the winning mentality in the players we have. Declan Rice still hasn't got the winning mentality because they won the league by default. If he would have won the Champions League, however, that's the winning mentality he would have needed. But the way they won the league, it's not going to give you any winning mentality because next season they're going to go in and they're not going to win the league again because it's not going to be the same City. It ain't going to be the same United. It ain't going to be the same Chelsea, Liverpool, whoever. England has been substandard, national footballing wise, for some time and decades. In fact, English FA is source of the problems. High five. There you go. You get changed the guy at the top if the ones at the bottom aren't working. That's how it's always been. But apparently in football, it's a different case. I bet the German national team under Klopp will probably win the Euros. Probably win the lot. We know what type of manager Klopp is. That's why we wanted him back. But yeah. High five. People who support England and national team knew that the appointment of Tuchel was clear sign English FA are not serious at all. Exactly. Clive says, hi, mister. And that says the reason the FA gave Tuchel a longer contract was because they feared he would go to Man United. Let him. You got carrot now, but let him. Nat says, Souness said yesterday Tuchel took the players to the World Cup. Yeah, he took the wrong players to the World Cup. Ravi says, could have got that games from Wolves, but Villa got him. There you go. It is what it is. We're always too slow on getting players when we need them. That's the problem. That's the problem. I'm not impressed. It's just annoying all the time now. Rabbi says, Marmoush, take him now. Yep, I'll take Marmoush in a heartbeat. Of course I would. The first 11 is going to be in a cemetery by January if we don't get hungry quality players in. There you go. LFC Cup tier, Tuchel reminds me of Slot and Arteta Ball. I was saying that as well. During the game, I was like, this guy reminds me of Slot Ball. And he didn't win anything. So why is he going to be Slot 2.0? What's going on here? LFC Cup tier, I ain't new Cup 5, I changed my name. Okay. Haynes says, big up Hayne. Nat says, watching more of Desmond's last night and so much laughing after Uncle and Mo and Uncle's mum in Desmond's. I used to love the Desmonds. A proper DM is critical. Exactly, Hayne, exactly. LFC Cup tier, if you know Touchline Chaos, you know me. Big up. We always have Touchline Chaos on here. Nat says, Arsenal are screwed as they are starting the Prem season with injured players. Well, it is what it is. Rabbi says, Cop Rod's thoughts on international football in general in this modern era. One word, crap. Yeah. What the other teams do that we don't do, and this really gets on my nerves and it really grinds my gears because I've said this a couple of times now, is we don't play our best 11 during the Nations League in order to get those players used to playing with each other and learning some kind of something that can make them better. The problem I've got with the current way we're doing things is everyone has to play in a friendly. No, I'm not interested. If you're not good enough to get into the starting 11 and sit your ass on the bench and you can come on when it's time. You can come on and make a difference. Now the Harry Kane situation, however, I don't like the fact that Harry Kane's always playing. I really don't, because the guy's doing well in Germany, but the German league's much slower than the international league. And when he is in the international league, he gets penalties. I mean, how many goals did he actually score that wasn't a set piece? Can anyone tell me? Seriously. Anyway, Hi-Fi says, Clive, sorry, mate, for the late reply. Big up to you, mate. Big up. Big up to the community, guys. Nat says, they said that England fans should be proud as England team beat Mexico in Azteca. So what? You went out there and did your job. And then the other night, you failed at your job. Why should we be proud that you beat Mexico? I mean, come on. How is that an achievement in 2026? Rabbi says, I don't get the hype on Barcola. What does he actually offer to Liverpool? I mean, if he was at Juventus, would people care for him? No. But at this rate, Rabbi, we need wingers. We need wingers, unfortunately. I've got my reservations on Barcola because to me, it's just looking at a younger Nunes. He's got all the speed, but there's no end product. All the speed you want, but there's no end product. And just to prove this, in the last game he was playing, he had most of the possession on that left-hand side. However, when it came to the final third, what did he do? Nothing. Hamza's in the building. Hello, Cop. Hello, Hamza. Where's Rods? He's just gone off. He's probably gone for a cup of tea. He normally leaves me in charge for a bit anyway. LFC Cop tier. We need to win a major ASAP. You'll never walk alone. Yeah, I 100% agree. We need to win a major. But if this guy's coming in and it's his first season as a Liverpool manager, then a Carabao Cup will build a winning mentality he can build on for next season. True. I'm okay with challenging for the title and picking up.
No, that's one thing.
Because what?
No, it's talking. Go on.
Okay. I'm okay with that because it's the guy's first season, and if he picks up a trophy, that's a good season for a Liverpool manager to pick up a trophy, even if it's the Carabao Cup. That's our cup anyway. That's our cup. We won it more than anyone else. That's our cup. So keep our cup in our cabinet. You know what I mean? Hi-Fi. England just got to be more careful about appointing foreign managers for high positions in the national team setup. Yeah, you're right. We do. Does anyone know any actual good English managers though?
Eddie Howe.
I mean, who?
Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe. We'll take Newcastle's manager and put him in England.
That's probably the best you're going to get. That's the best you're going to get.
There you go. That's in that part of the problem. Ian Wright was so annoyed as he was so sure England was winning the World Cup. Yeah, I wasn't. And no one could convince me otherwise. And trust me, he tried. He tried to convince me otherwise. And I went, nope. I'm not convinced by England. I'm just not. I'm seeing France with too much firepower. And I'm seeing Argentina get too many decisions going their way. What I didn't expect, though, and what did happen, was Spain. I was not expecting that, and they absolutely destroyed France.
Yeah. I wouldn't expect that. I had France as the favourites to win it.
So did I. I was saying all the way through.
Yeah.
LFC Cup tier. He's not new, you know. He's actually come on before. I didn't recognise the name. I've not seen it.
Who?
I was Shade from Brentford. Shade from Brentford, he said. I want
Sharda. No, Sharda. Kevin Sharda.
Kevin Sharda.
Yeah, okay. Kevin Sharda. Yeah.
Nat says I would get Scott Krupe and Rayan. I'd get as many players as we can from Bournemouth. Just go down there with a basket. I keep saying this. Just go down there with a basket and just throw the players in. We'll take him. You know what? We'll take your manager. We'll take your sporting director as well. Uncle, you know when your mum was on Desmond's last night? I love the Desmonds. I absolutely love the Desmonds. LFC Cup tier says, run me any trophy. Yeah, man. Just get pick up our trophy. Sorry. Pick up the Carabao. I'll take it. It's a if you win that, then you're showing winning mentality. I was saying to the chat that Declan Rice doesn't have winning mentality just yet because they won the title by default. Now, if they won the Champions League, that's the winning mentality they need.
Yeah.
They didn't get it from winning that title, I'm telling you now. And it shows because of the way he played for England. He still doesn't have that winning mentality. He needs to take that game by the scruff of the neck. Bellingham has that winning mentality it takes to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Look at the difference between Bellingham and Rice. And that's all you need to know about winning mentality. Kevin Sade and Ryan, for me, would be a better option than Barcola. 100% agree. LFC Coptier says Harry Redknapp. I agree with Harry Redknapp. I do agree with that.
Have you read this one?
I was listening to Randy Crawford today. Oh, that's nice. We don't celebrate community shields like certain fan bases. I don't even register the community shield, mate. That's a tray. Nat says Eddie Howe. Yep, good choice. Harry Redknapp, though, seems to be the one I'd look to. What about you, Rods? Would you take Harry Redknapp as England manager?
Fuck yeah.
There you go. We're in agreement. Liverpool won't win Nish if we don't have hungry, consistent players. Facts. That's another thing I've been saying as well. I want the players that are looking to play for the badge and looking to do it for the club and themselves to get themselves some glory, which I'm fine with. Because if you're coming in and you're a team player, but you're also looking to edge your name in Liverpool history, do it. Fine. I'm fine with that. Just get me the results. That's all I want, results. I'm not interested in style of play or anything like that now. I just want results. I don't want players that do tricks but can't deliver like a Jaffa Seedless. Exactly. They said Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche? Can you imagine him as England manager? France will win tomorrow night. Yeah, they probably will. Bournemouth are always willing to sell. Their ambition is purely monetary value of the players up for sale. This is what I've said. I consider Bournemouth to be a selling club because as soon as their players do anything, they're on the market. Uncle, do you remember the Anfield rap? Who doesn't remember the Anfield rap? Wasn't that by John Barnes?
Yeah.
How for me by Hayne. Yeah, and that's everyone. We're up to date now, guys. Just gonna have a quick drink.
I was going to send a link to Fuzzy.
My missus picked it up from Master, apparently, 3 litre bottle. I've got 2 on stand. I've got 2 blue ones on standby, so I'm going to pick up another red tomorrow. Just for you, Clive. Just for you, mate. Would you take any players from Crystal Palace? Not Wharton, because to me it's just another version of Gavin Birch. Who've they got that I want? Let me think about that. Have they got any good right backs?
Man said, how for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would you take any player from Crystal Palace? Yeah. Lacroix.
Who?
Lacroix. Centre back.
Oh, yeah, cool.
He's good.
Areola is definitely making sure our players are properly fit for the new season. Good. Get them on a bike. Get them cycling through Austria. That's what Klopp used to do. Bowen is staying at West Ham, so we should.
That's good.
So we should. Muniz, yeah, he's going to be playing. He's going to be playing tomorrow. Lacroix is a centre back. That's the one you said as well.
Yeah, Lacroix. He's a centre back, and he was actually.
I'm terrible at these names.
Yeah, Lacroix. It's the way that they pronounce it in France. He's a French international. He's good. He's good.
If he's French, bring him in.
He's good. You know what I mean? He's good.
Areola and his family are moving to Liverpool. It's good.
Yeah, because he said that in his press conference. He said that that he wants to. He doesn't just want to manage the club. He wants to start, look at the city, enjoy the city, and you know what I mean, get involved. You know what I'm saying? Was Cop, which country should Liverpool be scouting in? France. All day long.
Look at the team France had at their disposal. You want to get into that kind of thing because there's lots of French players coming through, and it looks like France is on the ascendancy again. They didn't have the right manager, in my opinion. Yeah. That wasn't the right manager to take them forward. He's too defensive. Their manager, he wasn't the right manager to take them forward to the glory.
Deschamps.
Yeah, he wasn't the right manager for them. He's too defensive.
No,
When it
he
comes
is.
to the point where his team is losing, he doesn't know how to turn that around.
Do you know what it is? I think what it is with Deschamps, to be fair, he's been there 15 years. I think what he's done with in relation to France, he's taken them as far as he could take them, because he has actually won things with them. You know what I mean? He won the World Cup with them, didn't he? He won the World Cup with them.
Yes.
And I think, I'm not too sure, but I think he's won the Euros. But I think what it is, he is taking them as far as he can take them. So he's gonna look a bit mundane. I do rate Deschamps. I do rate him.
Feel part of the community, you're always welcome in that. Would you have any Cape Verde players at Liverpool? Isn't the one that's Irish born? Big up, Fuzzy.
It's my G. My G.
Can you hear me?
Right. I can hear you, man. My G. This is my G here. This is my G here. You know what I mean?
What's going on?
Whenever I get a G in the building, yeah. Whenever I get a G in the building, I have to do something like this. Yeah, I have to do this.
Viene el centro, clave, gol.
And this next segment is sponsored by Spitting.
Round of applause, sir. Round of applause. Round of applause. What's going on, my boy? What's going on?
Yeah, nothing, man. Just chilling in it. Watch some stuff with the wife, and then just come on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I didn't
What's
know
going
you was
on,
at home
guys?
today. I didn't know you was at home today. I didn't know you was at home today.
Yeah.
I thought you was at work.
I did a stream with Catch Up today as well.
Oh, he's a good kid, you know.
Good youth, man. Good youth.
Yeah,
Good
like
man.
I've got a lot of respect for him. Lot of respect for him.
Yeah,
I
you
might have
don't
to do
take-
something with him still, you know.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
take
gonna-
shit, man. You don't take
I'm gonna-
shit from these big YouTubers or anything like that, man.
No, I'm gonna give him a shout. I'm gonna give him a shout in a week. Oh, tomorrow I'm gonna chat him tomorrow, but I'll sort out something with him still. Have you? Did you give me his number?
Yeah, I did. I think so. Yeah.
Oh, we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out later anyway. So,
Yeah.
so how you been, my friend?
I've been alright. Obviously, the England game was disappointing. I don't think I'm gonna like support them in that way anymore, man. It's self. What do you call it? Self destruction, isn't it? They
Yeah.
always do it to themselves. It's the same old story, different manager, different year, different. It's just too much of the same, isn't it? I
Rinse
think
and
like,
repeat.
us lot investing too much emotions in this team is what's killing us as well. We're already struggling with one team. We don't need two teams to struggle with. You know what I mean, guys? So enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Yeah, I think take myself out of the England thing now. Just concentrate on Liverpool and what signings we're gonna make, because the transfer window is coming to close, guys. Like there ain't that many weeks left, but we still haven't got any signings through the door, and everybody's like relying on Muniz and Jacket. So they're the least of my problems. We need big signings. You lose big players, you replace them with big players. Simple as that.
Because I think you can't count. We can't cut Jacket because that's already signed in January.
In general, yeah.
Yeah, in January. So you might as well say we've only signed one player.
Mm-hmm.
We literally only
There's-
signed one player.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we do wrong as a fan base as well. People saying like, let's just wait to the end of the transfer window. How often have we done that in the past and we always failed? You know what I mean? It's like in life, if someone keeps burning you again and again and again, you say enough is enough, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, these owners always get a buy. I don't know how. I don't know what they feed these people. It's just weird. Like I said, this is my last time with these guys. If they don't produce what we need this summer, they have to go, man. Everybody needs to like say enough is enough and get them out of the football club. They don't share
you
the same ambitions as us, guys. No matter what we do, we're always here. People don't even realize like we're here every year. You know what I mean? Like we have good time like for 1 year, and the next year we get back to this shit. It's just up and down. Like how much more can you take of this? Where's the consistency in this football club? The worst
I
part
have
of it
never
for me
seen any
is
consistency. Foz. I grew up in the 90s, mate. I've seen no consistency from Liverpool whatsoever.
you look at it from a point of view as well, guys. Like we sit here. It don't matter if Man City is the biggest team with over 90 points. It don't matter if Arsenal is the biggest team with 85 points. We still suffer the same shit. Do you know what I mean? We're always second best. When is it our time, man? When other fan base going to put their foot down and say, enough is enough now? You either have to get this consistency going for this massive football club, by the way. We're not a small club. We're up there with the big teams, but we don't act like the big teams. And I'm hearing Bowen and Minter to replace Salah? Like, come on, now. Let's be serious here. Yeah. Salah and Minter, come on. Like, what is going on?
You can't even compare them.
You're willing to let go Salah, but you're willing. Now I'm hearing we go from Barcola and Diamande to Minter and Bowen. Like, come on, guys, make that make sense. Honestly, make that make sense.
Fozzie's not having it. He's not having none of it. He just
No, I'm not part of this happy crew, mate. There's these people trying to brainwash me. Let's be happy. Let's be all this. I'm not part of that, mate. Listen, I don't care about what channels these people are on. I don't care. I don't cry to get me on channels. I'm gonna be myself no matter what. I've been burnt too many times by these owners. I've had enough. Enough now. Like, come on. Share the same ambitions as your fans. You're no longer building stands anymore. Now you're giving me another manager that can work miracles, and now you're going to use him up, and then the fans will turn on him eventually. That's what you're trying to do. I know your game.
I can see it a mile off. Because it goes to their plan, doesn't it? Every 5 years, we'll be successful every 5 years. And
yeah.
every 5 years is our year. And I hate that. I hate
Just
that.
sell the club, man. That's what you do. What did you say, Uncle Ross, before? There's that type of owners that do the turnover in houses. Like, you know, when you do the turnover in a house and then you just sell it on. That's what they. That's what the company is about.
Flip,
That's
innit? Flip houses.
flipping houses. That's it.
Yeah.
Just get the money for
If
the
they bought
house
us
and
for
then you sell it on.
300 million, then whatever they sell us for, that's over 300 million is profit.
That's what FSG stands for. That's what they do. This is what people misunderstand. They think like we're like every other club. We got the poorest American owners I have ever seen. How can Americans get bullied by Spanish people? I mean, like I thought we had you know the almighty Americans in our helm who could get dirt on people. Our ones, we just get walked over. You don't see not Real Madrid going to Arsenal. You don't see no Real Madrid go to Man City. You don't see Real Madrid go to Chelsea. I mean, you don't see them do that every single time trying to bully them for players. But we get bullied
Yep,
because we've got weak ownership.
we do.
It's a common denominator, isn't it? It's a
Yeah,
common
man.
denominator. Do you know what I mean? They're just always rolling over and getting their tummy tickled.
It's
Every
the same,
single
man.
time.
It's the same. We'll be here again next year, the year after that. I'm tired, guys. Honestly, like, you know what the
Same.
problem is with people as well. I don't live like other people. I don't know how you guys live, but I don't go with the thought of 4 years down the line. Every day is a blessing. Every day, like every minute you breathe is a blessing. So I don't
Yeah.
look 4 years and 5 years down the line like these people that's trying to put us in this brainwashing opportunity. Nah, bro. Positive. Positive about what, man? We bought a $500 million team last season, sold most of the players, and then we have a season like that, but you're letting them off the hook. You know what I mean? For even trying to keep Arne Slot as well at the same time. Like, what is going on here, man?
Because the ones that are going to get rid of Arne Slot. This is
They wasn't gonna get rid of him, bro.
Innit?
Everybody is saying that. Nobody's waking up to this. There was not. It's the fan base that drove him out. The global fan base, home fan base, and away fan base. They
It
drove
was
him out.
Salah's comments. It was Salah's comments that was the final nail for him, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, no, but you know what it was, though? Even with Salah's comments and that, right? What I found out is that made FSG dig their heels in a bit more. Dig their heels in a bit more because everybody thought at that time when Salah said this and that, everybody thought that sort of like Arne Slot was on his way out.
Yeah.
But what actually happened and that his position got stronger, if you understand
Yep.
what I'm saying. You know? So yes, and I think Salah was part of it. Salah was part of it. I think the fan base at the day sort of like played a major part because you know what it is? Even then their most loyal fans of what they had on side was turning against him and saying, no, you can't. No, you can't have this guy. This guy's got to go. This guy's got to go. And I think that was it. Had these loyal fans at the name, when I talk about loyal fans, had these loyal fans, yeah, that are loyal to FSG, because FSG and the name, right, know who their loyal fans are.
Of course. Come on.
They know who their loyal fans are. Had these guys, right, yeah, Stay loyal to him. I said, yeah, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good. Stay loyal to him, right? The fan base is all right. Tell them their fan base is all right. Don't worry about them people there. They're only a little majority.
Yeah.
Arne Slot will still be here today.
100%.
Yeah.
Only a fool would deny that. Only a fool would deny that. It was all written in the stars, guys. I told you guys before. In November, December time, that's when they decided to let the league go, because we didn't buy anyone in January. So when you have that mentality as a football club, that means you're planning for the next season. And then you see the round the table straight after that January transfer window closes. Arne Slot in the middle, Billy Hogan, Richard Hughes, prepping them up for the next season, reminiscing of the season we won the league. As I remember, they put a video up about that. Jota, they're using the Jota and all that stuff. And it came to the point, like, the fan base finally smartened up and said, we ain't going anywhere with this guy. This guy is not embracing the city. He's living next to an airport where he commutes every single time back and forth from Holland. And not only that, as soon as we finish a game, instead of like going back to the drawing board, going back to the training ground to fix up everything, he goes out on holiday and tells the players to take the day off. And then you wonder why these players are getting injuries without any impact, because they're not doing any training. They're not warming up their body. Come on, man. You see, Frimpong always getting injured. Ekitike, all these guys getting injured out of the blue with no one even touching them because they have lack of training. There was no training camp in the summer. I can't remember what happened in the summer, honestly. That's how bad it was.
There wasn't even football training, if you remember, Fossey. They were throwing tennis balls. They were throwing tennis balls. You've seen the video just like I did. They were throwing tennis balls and jumping over whatever they were jumping over.
The thing is, Copfather, what you need to look at it from a point of view is like, what kind of ownership allows things like this to happen? What kind of ownership? Think about what I'm saying. It shows the lack of ambition from these ownerships. Because if they let a guy commute back and forth to Holland and all that stuff, and the players don't train on a regular basis, people were bragging about what's happening in the last couple of days in the training ground. They said, at last we see proper training and all that stuff. People running, doing bleep tests. Like, when did you see that last season? We didn't see nothing like that.
No, I didn't.
And they still allowed that to happen. What kind of... Bro, big clubs don't act like that, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These owners don't care because they allow that to happen. And I don't care of the excuses of, what do they say? Oh, they don't know football. So what the fuck are you doing here, man? You shouldn't be here. What the hell are you doing here? Get out.
It's true, though.
How can you own a business and you don't even know how it runs? I've never heard anything like that in my life.
It's so stupid. You know what it is, Fuzzy? It's so stupid, it's laughable.
It is, bro.
That's what I say, because when you ask me what kind of club let these sort of things go on and this and that, when you ask me that question, my response to you is, the kind of club that don't give a shit about us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just don't give a shit. That is the sort of like the ugly truth.
I'm a firm believer. I'm sure I'm not in this alone. I'm so used to it in the same boat. Like what we're seeing is wrong. I'm a firm believer. The people that accept this, they don't have the same feelings towards the club like we do, because they're allowing this to happen. They're telling us to calm down, wait to the end of the transfer window. But let me ask you a question, Scott Father and Uncle Rods. Someone puts a note in your house, says to you, "I'm going to kill you." Are you going to wait until he kills you, or are you going to try to prevent it before he kills you?
Prevention.
The best form of defense is attack.
Yeah.
There you go. So why are we waiting to the end of the transfer window when we know in past experiences we're more likely not going to get anybody?
No point. No point.
There's no point.
When I see this, I'm not no disrespect to anybody. Any of the YouTubers that do content, and when they do content on transfer, no disrespect to you guys at all. Do your thing. You know what I mean? Do your thing. Work hard and do your thing. But me, I don't watch them because I think to myself, well, I know what happens. We say we're gonna get this person, that person.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden today, right, it goes on, and then then the person either says he's not coming, or they lose interest, and the standards goes down on who we're gonna get.
Yeah.
We get somebody.
You want anyone?
We get somebody out of the blue, that we don't know. didn't think we're gonna get, yeah, and it's out of the blue. Because look at that Victor Munez, yeah.
Never heard of him.
I never heard of him.
Mate,
And the thing about
when people told me about him, I said, "What's he to do with me? I don't understand. I
Yeah.
am still waiting for the marquee signing," and people laughed at me. And then all of a sudden, Diamande doesn't exist anymore. And who's laughing now? When I
Yep.
told them the marquee signings have to come through the door first. I don't care about these little signings. They come anytime. We need that marquee signing right now. Salah is gone. Salah's 30 goals is gone. Salah's consistency is gone. Salah, the talisman is gone. So we need something in return. You don't have to be the same as Salah, but slightly less. Who could create goals? Probably score 15 goals a season. That could cater for the likes of Isak and Ekatike. We need someone like that. If an important player like Salah leaves, you need something in return. And the way they let him go so easily, they should have got someone ready, and there should be a package ready for him as well on the side. I mean, it should be part of the package of 200 million they want to spend this summer, supposedly. No. Salah is a special case. You put a package aside for him, especially the way you let him go. It's crazy, man.
What do you think of this guy
What I've
here?
been saying about this kid, everybody's trying to bloody say he's not good enough, he's too slow and all that stuff. So what happens is, Uncle, yeah, these
Yeah.
rival fans, they mess up with our fan base. They told them, the rival fans, by the way, they told our fan base, he's not good enough, he's too slow, blah blah blah. So our fans fall for that shit, and then you get these little ones who never played football in their lives coming out with, he's only played 6 months at Bournemouth. He done all right, but 6 months is not long enough. Who are you to judge on a player? This player could be the one that's the difference in the league next season. Him and Barcola coming in could be the thing that makes you win the league next season. Are you going to complain about him still? No. Football is about risk. Life is about risk. Take that risk. He's only 19. The ceiling is where he can go. Go and get him. He's like a Bale. He's very powerful on the ball. He runs fast with the ball. He can shoot from long range. He could finish like a striker. What more do you need? And not only that, he could play on the left. He could play on the right. What more do you need?
Because what they're saying here is that Liverpool have made contact over a potential move for Bournemouth winger Ryan as they plan for life after Mohamed Salah. The Reds have.
Don't be brainwashed by these people that's doubting this guy. People, I'm telling
No,
you.
no, I think he's good. I think he's good.
enough.
I think he's gonna be a good
He'll be
sign.
he'll be better than what he is now. I
I
promise.
think he's good. The Reds have discussed the Brazilians extensively, with Andoni Areola, who remains who to admire after working with him on the South Coast. Bournemouth have no intention of selling and holding full control this summer. Hold on one second. Let me let my man through. Shit, well done there. Shiza.
So one question I've got for the fans, right? Would you have signed Mo Salah when we was linked to him years ago after his stint in Chelsea? Because that's essentially what they're talking with Ryan now, aren't they? They wouldn't have taken that risk on Salah now, would
The
they?
thing is, Godfather, they're talking about the amount of money he costs. I don't give a fuck about money.
So what?
As long as FSG is here, I'll spend anything they have. Because I know, even if they don't sign him, they're not going to save up the money for another player, as you guys seen it in the past. Where's the Caicedo replacement? I mean, we missed out on Caicedo. Where's it? We had 111 million, right? When did they spend that? They didn't spend it. So,
Fozzie, you should say where's Fabinho's replacement, not Caicedo.
No, yeah, but the thing is, they had 111 million for Caicedo, right? Where's that money go?
Yeah, they got
Well,
all
Yeah,
of
we know
last
how.
season.
We know
That's
how.
what I'm saying.
We see it last season. They'll sell
They
players.
never save any money. Whatever they spend is how it is with FSG.
Give me 1 sec.
All this penny pinching by the fan base saying, "Oh, don't spend this, don't spend that." What are you saving it for? They will never spend that money again. When you got the opportunity, take that opportunity, man.
1 second. Bournemouth have no intention of selling and hold full
Yeah,
control
always say
this
that.
summer.
The player pushes
Fine.
is gone, man.
Well, they want 130 million release clause becoming active until January till 2027. Would you pay that money?
Yeah, because you were going to pay that for Yon Diamande.
It's not my money, and FSG have to spend the money. FSG have to spend the money at some stage, innit? So let them spend it, man. They owe us that money for the last 10 years. They owe us the money, man.
I want to hear the people who say don't spend the money because I want to know who you're going to get instead. And if
I
you
just
say
got-
back over to me, I'm going to go, no.
Just jump in quick. I've just got to welcome young Mo to the panel. How you doing, sir?
We got Mo.
Mo.
Sorry,
Mo's
I'm
gone,
here,
you know.
I'm here.
I'll say-
How's everyone doing? Sorry,
Yeah.
I just came off work and I'm absolutely knackered. My apologies, I'm a little bit late.
No, don't watch that, man. You're good, man.
Cool, mate.
My little G, man. No, I'm just welcoming you to the show. You know what I mean? Say like you're here now. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
How you been? You been okay?
Yeah, life's just been kicking me left, right, and center, but I'm good.
Yeah, I like that. So Ryan at the day, right? What's your thoughts on Ryan, young man?
I'll be honest here. I haven't seen much of him in Bournemouth, but anyone will do at this point.
Yeah.
Literally, because we do not have any. We don't have since Victor Munoz. Yeah, who did we get? No one. And the season will start in literally less than a month's time now, probably.
It's
he won't be my first player, of course, but it's like, you know, when someone is like starving and anything will do. That's just us now.
See, Mo, I disagree there, mate. I don't see it like we're starving. I see it as our manager knows the player and knows how to get the best out of the player.
He's probably selling him to them. You know what I mean?
If that's the case, then we might as well get us Alex Scott from there too.
Well, you know what it is.
We'll try.
Right? We're not in a position of picking and choosing. You know what I mean? We've done so much damage last season. We need to get the right players in that fit the system that we have. You know what I mean? So just get them. It doesn't matter what they cost. Get them through the door. Let me ask you guys a question. Say these two players come in, say Barcola and Ryan and a DM or something like that. They're winning the league. Are you going to complain?
no.
No, of course
So what's
not.
the problem? I don't understand. Potentially, if you get these players in, you got more of a chance of winning the league. I don't think people have woken up to Ryan. Ryan not only scores goals and dribbles and creates chances for other players, he actually defends as well. So which means the other players don't need to do the job for him. So next season, instead of like players doing jobs for other people, they'll do their own jobs. So it means everybody collectively and as a unit will do everything together. So when you have that togetherness in the team, you've got more of a chance of winning the league title, especially how weak the league is this season. It's not as like when Pep Guardiola still here dominating anymore, over 90 points. So you've got a chance of taking... I can't imagine Arsenal doing the same things as last season. They've got to transition to a footballing team now. No longer like waiting for the corner and then scoring from a corner. They're not going to do that. They're going to try to play football now. So they have to transition somewhere somehow. And they're already picking up injuries before the season even started.
What makes you think
Someone's
that
got to be there.
what makes you think they will play football though? What they've
They
done
have to.
last year is
I don't
working.
think their
It's
fan
the
base
thing
is going
though,
to sit
it's the
there
thing though,
and
Mo.
watch this rubbish every single time. If you was in Arsenal situation, at what point you're going to say, I can't spend my money watching this shit every week. I need my team to play football. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for, right? There you go.
No,
So,
facts.
Don't forget, Mo. The fan base was disappointed for not winning the Champions League.
Exactly,
They
but
were more
they didn't play football.
disappointed that they didn't win the Champions League than they won the league. You could tell with the way some of the fan channels were going off about the Champions League. They were gutted because they got to the final and they'd already won the league, but they got to the final. But none of them could celebrate the league because they wanted the Champions League as well. They wanted the Champions League more actually because it shows the way they were celebrating.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, to be honest, at the day, if we can get like Ryan, Barcola, and a DM, I think I'm nice. I'm good with that.
we could work on the other ones later. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We need everything at once.
Yeah, as long as we get the main crux of the transfers that we want. So like two wingers and a DM, we will be all right.
A DM. We need a DM for years. A DM must happen. It's a must for Liverpool.
Yeah, it is.
It really is a must.
But here's the problem: because of FSG's model, who goes from the first team? Because that's how we get them.
But
Who
what do
goes
you
from
mean
the
who
first team?
goes? Who do you mean who goes? Like, because
That's how
how about
Christian
you
do
go?
things.
How about you go? How about that? Fucking idiots.
I want them to go. I want them to go.
Yeah.
Trust me. But we know their model because we've seen it last season. 237 million worth of players sold. We brought 7 in, and we took them with and 13 left. So they'll do the same again this season in order to buy the new players.
But this is my point. You see, this is my point of like what I'm saying. We cannot afford to lose any more players. I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean?
We can't.
Definitely not.
We can't. So if that seriously, we can't. So we
I know,
must.
Yes, man.
Seriously, we can't lose any more
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
We've lost too many. We lost too many influential players, and it looks like that Mo Salah's going to persist.
Besiktas.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
going
there's
to,
rumors about that. Yeah.
yeah. You know what I mean? He's going there. Do you understand what I'm saying? But because Trossard's gone there, isn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah, Trossard's gone there.
He's
He's
got
just
the left
gone
side
there.
and the right side now, isn't it?
Yeah, and like what it is, because they bought the Arsenal just bought this Greek winger that plays for Club Brugge. They just bought him in, and it
Yeah.
cost like 34 million. But the fact is that we can't afford to lose any more players. We can't afford it.
Well, it's
Seriously.
the same
You
old
won't bring
story,
anyone else
innit?
in.
You get rid of players and nothing comes in, innit? So
But that's the
You know what it is today? If it means that I'll make this bold statement, and you may not agree with me on this one. If it means at the end of the day that we're gonna have to lose players in order to get players, don't bother then. Don't bother.
I agree 100%.
Don't bother
Is that not like a hindrance to the team then?
No, because what isn't they? Because
Because we sell players to buy players.
the thing is about it, if you got to get rid of players to get players in, right? Your squad doesn't get any deeper.
No. What I'm saying is it just leaving it, just have the players and not getting anything else? Is that not a hindrance to the team? That's what I meant.
Yes and no.
It
Yes
was
and
the
no.
tactics that were the problem last season, in my opinion. Because how can you have two teams, Aston Villa, who've lost 11 times, and Liverpool, who lost 12 times? You eliminate most of those losses, which were all preventable, in my opinion. All of them were preventable. Right? So say you get just 3 losses or 3 or 4 that Liverpool normally do, they win the league.
Well, that's
Based
true.
on the points, they win the league. The same
That's
with
true.
Villa. Villa comes second, based on the points.
You know what it is? Yes, I would say yes and no with your question, Mo. Yes, it could be a hindrance to the team because you're just staying with the same team as you did last season. But no, because of the fact that today, right, you're still taken away from the team. Do you know what I mean? You're taken away from the team. Do you know what I mean? Your team is not getting any bigger.
you're not strengthening the team. You're making it weaker.
It's not getting any sort of like. It won't get successful because you're still gonna be struggling like you did last season. You know what I mean?
He was 18,
Don't have
so
to play
he
it.
could play all season as an 18-year-old. Michael Owen did it. Jamal did it. Diamande did it. Why can't Rio play? Why can't Rio play all the games at 18 years of age? What's wrong with that?
Because at the moment,
I did say, sorry to cut you off, Uncle. I did say he will play a lot more on the Riola next season. I do
Who's
feel
that?
like it.
who's that?
Engamoa.
Rio.
Yeah, he will.
He definitely will.
He will. You're right.
Because you're going to go and buy a 19-year-old, you got an 18-year-old, you don't even give it a chance to. So give the chance to the 18-year-old to play.
Slot absolutely ruined Engamoa. He should have played a lot. I was at Anfield against that Crystal Palace game when he scored that goal. I said, and I don't know if you remember that goal or not. I said, how is this guy on the bench? And we're having Gakpo, who's not. Let's all be honest. Last season was not his best, even though the whole team wasn't his best. But he could say he was the worst out of the bunch. When Rio came on, you could see the difference. That guy was just on the bench most of the time, and it made no sense to me. That's what I'm hoping now, which I do believe as well will happen. He will play a lot more on Riola.
You know what it is as well? I think when you look at, again, you might not agree with me. When you look at Rio and Gamoa and then look at Gappa, I think they're totally two different players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Different players.
different
One's
players.
got hunger.
Yeah, what it is in the day is like Engamo is more of your wide player. Yeah. Gappo is more of your inside forward player. You know what I mean? He's a bit. He reminds me a bit like how Jota used to be, inside forward, come off the left, and you cut in and just like score your goal, or sometimes you score your goal from the centre.
He'd probably be a good support striker then.
Sorry.
He'd probably be a good support striker.
Yeah, but I think he's more of a inside forward. He's like cutting in and all sorts. I don't think he's that number 9 or 10 or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I think he's more come off the wing, sort of like not wing play, but come off the wing and just cut in and do his thing. Do you know what I mean? When you play him as a left inside forward, and like what Klopp did that like an inside forward and stuff, and Slot did it to a lesser degree when he first come in. You understand? But it's like this season now. This season is gone. What Slot did? He's just playing people anywhere. Do you know what I mean? It was like a pick and mix. Literally, was like a pick and mix and stuff.
No one knew where they were playing. No one knew where they were playing. That was one of the biggest issues.
Yeah.
Not one of those players knew where they were playing. How can Frimpong be playing right wing when he's a right wing back?
Exactly.
To be fair, only Dom knew where he was playing fucking right back all the time.
Yeah, innit?
Yeah,
That was annoying.
that really, really was annoying.
But to be honest with you, when we look at Szoboszlai, he didn't play any differently than the season before. It's just he was consistently the same. So we thought he made an improvement. But if you actually look at it logically, he didn't. He was the same player.
I can't find. Read out some of these comments from me.
Where are we up to?
This one here,
Oh my god. Here we
guys.
Hayne, guys, hear me
No,
out.
no.
What?
You're using Heinz one, yeah.
Yeah, Haynes. Hi.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry.
Guys, hear me out. We need Mamoudou Sangare. I've heard of that player. Are we linked to him again?
He's
Well,
from.
that's Sangare in Forest. Am I hearing a different player?
I think
Isn't that the one from Monaco?
It's a different
Yeah,
player.
it's Monaco
Oh, okay.
on that one.
Monaco one, isn't it?
Robbie says, yeah, the centre back from Palace has great. Chelsea are sniffing around him like flies on shit. That's what Chelsea do. They're linked to everyone FC. LFC Cup tier, every Prem team has at least 1 or 2 players that will be good enough for LFC squad. I 100% agree with that as well. Zidane is taken over as French head coach. Wow.
Yeah, he's been waiting for that job for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Wow, would be a good manager for them. Natasha says, hi, Fozzie. LFC Cup tier says the celebrity in the house. Big up, Fozzie. You're the celebrity on here, man, mate. Fozzie, where's the music?
I wish I was.
Are you bringing the music here, Fozzie? They're asking. Gene's in the building still. Yes, Fozzie. Big up, King. There you go. That's from Gene. Nat says, Fozzie's downhearted after Wednesday. We all are, because we knew exactly what was going to happen, and it happened exactly as we said. Big up, Fozzie Yo from Ravi. Ravi says, since 2010, England been poo. To be honest, England's been poo since the 1998 World Cup for me. I've not seen anything that tells me anything different. Go and get Marmouche and James Trafford from Nats. Hi-Fi says, big up Fozzie. I thought you were working today.
No.
Nat says, Liverpool need to be great like in the 80s. Now, personally, I've never seen a great Liverpool team. Personally, I haven't. I haven't seen consistency. I have just seen occasionally we pick up trophies like 2001, like 2005. Champions League, Premier League, then nothing, then another Premier League.
That's not a big club
I've not
behavior,
seen
man.
continued success.
Nah, that's not a big
The
club
club
behavior.
teams. What's your thoughts?
Huh?
What's
I
your
said
thoughts?
that's not a big club behavior. That kind of behavior.
No, I hate it, mate. I've never
Scattered-
seen Liverpool
scattered
act like a
success
big
every
club in
time,
my
yeah.
entire lifetime. I've never seen it. The closest we got was our little dominant era we had where we won every single trophy there was to win as a big club. Other than that, I've seen nothing, and it annoys me.
The warning signs were there, Cup Father. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
The warning signs were there when we won our first European Cup, and then they go and bought Seb Vandenberg, Harvey Ellen, Adrian. You know what I mean? When you buy cheap, you become cheap, innit? So if you look at that season, people forget the next season we won the Premier League, but we could have retained the Champions League as well if we brought in the right players, like for the right price. We got Adrian for free, if you know what I mean. Adrian is the one that cost us that Champions
got
League. that
Adrian
season,
for
against
free.
Atletico Madrid at home.
For the Europe.
Okay,
So,
that
if you
says
buy
a lot.
cheap,
To be fair,
you
you got
become
Adrian
cheap.
for free.
Huh?
Says a lot if you got Adrian for free.
There
to
you
be
go, bro.
honest.
That's what I'm saying.
We got Adrian for
If you buy
free
cheap, you become
because
cheap, bro.
We had no goalkeeper going into the Super Cup, did we? Against Chelsea, we had no goalkeeper.
So, yeah. When you
That's
buy
it.
cheap,
The
you become
vultures
cheap. It
are
shows. When
always
you buy
about-
expensive players like Alisson, look at the rewards.
Yeah.
You got to buy the quality. You got to buy
Look
the
at
best
Miguel,
players.
look at Karius. They both cost us. The vultures are always about to
Another
steal
cheap
our
goalkeeper.
targets and succeed. About wait till the last week of the window. I hate that. Haynes says we will get the signings. I just don't want Barcola. Fair enough. Gene says this is why I don't support England or Jamaica. Can't take the heartache. Fair enough. Nat says Bowen is staying at West Ham, so he should. LFC Cop Tier says Fozzie is on demon time. We're all on demon time, and we're all just saying how we feel. Just bringing Bob from the market selling fruit and veg who plays Sunday League to replace the right wing issue. We are the joke. Exactly, Ravi. Nat says live for the here and now. Live for the here and now. Exactly,
man.
Live every day like it's your last day, and then be
Yeah,
thankful for the
what
day
are we doing
after.
here? Predicting 5 years down the line. Are you going to be alive 5 years down the line? Nobody knows. Relax with that
I
shit,
have no
man.
clue. Slot just did not have a clue. Still doesn't. If Marvin Gaye was the manager of Liverpool, even he himself wouldn't know what's going on. I like that. I like that.
I like that. That's
Big
brilliant.
up, Ravi. Big up, mate. Uncle Rod's
that's
TV.
good.
In the last decade, how much money have we let go out of the door for free in
What's
the last
got me?
decade?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
too fucking much.
Yeah, facts.
What's the song, Uncle? What's going on? It's by Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. What's going
What's
on?
going on?
That was about. You know what that was about? That was about the Watts riots in the 60s.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
That's that. N90's in the building. Big up, lads.
Big up
Ravi,
N90, man.
question: will Isak and Ekatike be the same player next season? I'm expecting a lot of good things from Isak. Ekatike, I can see him being a bench option, to be honest with you. N90, facts, Fozzie, Ravi, I need Wirtz to have a good season. I think Wirtz will have a good season personally because the manager will be able to get the best out of him. I'll probably just give him a free roll as 10. I'm hoping. N90, big up the chat. Ravi says N90, yo. High Five says facts, Fozzie, you keep speaking the truth, my G. You always speak the truth.
Thank you, man.
Foz.
Appreciate that.
None of this. He won't go along with what anyone else says. He'll just be honest.
Nobody's brainwashing me. No. I'm not getting brainwashed by these people that just are positive 24/7, even when bad things are happening to our football club. Nah, mate. They should not get away with anything, FSG and their crew. They should not get away with it. They drove away Jurgen, mate. I mean, once we found out they drove Jurgen away, all of us should be standing up for ourselves. You know what I mean?
But we didn't.
And they brought us the two Cowboys for 2 years. Like, where's the long-term vision in this fucking football club? Like, where are we going, guys? Honestly, like, where's the long-term vision here? There's no long-term vision. Do you any of you guys see it, like 5-year plan?
It's a major
I thought
every
it was a
5 years.
business.
That's their plan.
Hasn't every business got a vision? Like 5, 6, 10 years plan? We don't have nothing. It's always the same shit. It's like Uncle says like, rinse and repeat. We're always in a full circle. We keep coming back over here again. That's the worst part of it. Sometimes I think to myself, I think everybody's mental. Honestly, I think every YouTuber is mental because they always come back here and they don't even notice it. We're back to the shit again. What do you need to know? We've been here before. We moaned about things. We've been here, FSG letting us down. But when are you going to wake up? Enough is enough, man. How did Arsenal get better than us? We was working on Man City for the last 10 years. And how did Arsenal overtake us right now? How? How do we allow this? It should be our time now.
The manager was poor. His tactics were poor. FSG have always been poor. There's nothing new though.
We've been here before, many times.
We're here again. I said in your chat the other day, the dark storm is here. We need the golden sky.
Like, come on, everybody, man. Like, what is going on? I think everybody's gone mental, man. I'm telling you, mentally, there's something wrong with our fan base. Honestly, there's something wrong with our fan base. You wouldn't allow this in your real life if someone messes you about like this. But for some reason, when it concerns Liverpool Football Club, you allow it to happen, and you're telling me you love Liverpool Football Club. You don't love Liverpool Football Club because you're allowing someone to abuse it every single time. Like, come on, be honest, guys. Like, if you love something, you fight for it. We don't fight for Liverpool. We allow this shit every time. Sorry, guys, but I can't do that, man. I can't be
in the 90s, Fozzie. I'd be fighting in the playground, defending Liverpool against Man United fans because I had passion for Liverpool. Even though I hadn't seen them win anything, I was like, no, because this is the team my family supports. This is the team I'm going to support, and I'm going to stand 10
Where's
toes
the
down.
fight from these
and
weak
support
ass
this team.
fans, though, Copfather? Where is the fight?
There isn't any.
When are we going to say enough is enough?
We all will, but will the current 20-year, 10-year fans say the same thing? They won't.
We're going to go back to the Barini and Balotellis and all
Oh,
these
God,
Lamberts.
please, no.
We're going back, man. We're going
Holy
back.
fuck.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, bro. We're going back there, man. I'm trying to wake everybody up. But there's
can't take it.
positivity around. I don't even know why. Honestly, I don't even know where this positivity comes from.
Who's positive?
We've killed Jurgen Structure last season with that bald fraud that was our manager. We kept him on for so long. He made us rotten to the core. So much so, nobody wants to join us anymore. People are running away from Liverpool Football Club. Nobody wants to join Liverpool Football Club. They convinced me Diamande is coming to Liverpool. Where is he? Where is he? A guy from Medi Leipzig is rejecting Liverpool. Come on, man. Like, what is going on?
Fuzz not having it. Read this one out for me, please.
Areola will have the team training hard every single day, and that's what we need.
Yeah, carry on.
N90 was doing up Snoop and Dre, the Dre from next episode, getting his drink on and smoke on, going to get some parties. Lol. FSG are dragging Big Bad Liverpool FC to their level. We need to rise above them. We're better than FSG. I need owners that love the club the way Abramovich did. I'll
Big up,
take
G.
my City owners. I'll gladly sit there and print a T-shirt with 115 charges and go 115 charges, but look at the glory. You
Big
know
up,
what I
Gene.
mean?
Big up,
Look at the
Gene. Big up.
moments.
Big up.
It will be bipolar after the World Cup. Time will tell. Prevention is better than cure.
Yeah, facts.
100% agree with that. Fozzie was a believer when Michael Edwards left the club. I enjoyed every second of that because it's like, bye-bye.
I didn't give a shit about Marco Edwards, to be fair, guys. It was all Jurgen Klopp at the end of the day that got us there. It wasn't Marco
I
Edwards.
hated that, man. And then the Germany job came along and he took that. It's like, that's what you're waiting for, mate. That's what you're waiting for. Big up to all the Nightbirds. Gene says, I need owners that love the club the same way Abramovich did for Chelsea. Yeah, 100%. Mamouche is there waiting. Go and get him. Will City sell to us, though? I don't think they would.
Well, for try, though. Try, innit?
Worth a try, but I don't think City will sell to us somehow.
Well, they strengthen their rivals. You know what I mean?
They're not going to strengthen their rival. Because they know what happens if Liverpool gets it right. They'll win trophies, and that's what they don't want.
So it's like Real Madrid always trying to take our best players. So
I hate Real Madrid. I hate Real Madrid with a passion. I literally do. I hate them. Will Gakpo be able to produce it? I don't think so. Who knows? Probably not. Please note to Barcola, he's mid. Hi-Fi, Ryan is good enough. More LFC levelling up will be best for him. If my manager wants him and he's used him before, played and had him under him before and knows how to get the best out of him, then I want Ryan because the manager wants him and the manager knows him. Run me Ryan to now. Big up expressions. Ryan to now, I get it. Bournemouth is a selling club at the right price. Yeah, I've said that.
Yeah, Bournemouth have always been a selling
club.
Yeah.
Nat says, hi Mo.
Hello.
High fives in the building. He says, big up Mo. There you go, Mo.
Big
again.
up, brother. Big up.
Ravi, Cop, Rods, Fozzie, Mo. How do we beat the likes of Man United if we're not prepared for a good enough squad? I'm not worried about Man United because their manager has to play more than one game a week. So I can see that team going right the way down the league. Now, whether we ascend, it's a different story. Is Areola going to be good enough to take the pressure of being a Liverpool manager? I have my reservations for it, and I've explained this to Rods before. I'm not convinced about him just yet, but I'm willing to give him time because I've not seen anything that tells me he's ready for the type of pressure he's about to get. That's all I was saying. Uncle, let's debate again. Let's let the debate begin. Okay?
Yeah, man.
Uncle, debate like question time. High five. FSG are trying to repay their debts and investors will transfer the money. No, they sell our players. 237 million worth of players. They sold 13 and brought in 7. The maths doesn't add up. FSG will only buy to make a statement to suit themselves. They have no interest in being real winners, just as long as they make money. Well, actually, they're due to punish Liverpool because Liverpool went against them for ticket prices, remember? So don't expect anything from FSG when you went against them. That's all I'm saying. Get Ryan, Krupe, and Scott on a deal. Buy 2, get 1 free. Why do Liverpool wait till other teams to snatch the players we want? Because we're reactive, not proactive. Liverpool have never been proactive ever since I can remember. They've always been reactive. We need to go and get this player because Tottenham are going for him. We need to go and get this player because he's at the right price. He's not at the right age, but he's at the right price. That's Liverpool. They're reactive, not proactive. Barcola, Ryan, and Sangara, we are cooking. Probably will. N90 says, told the man them about Barcola. Oh, God, Coca-Cola's off again. Hi-Fi, FSG are willing to make more sacrifices to the current squad to raise funds for their transfer budget this summer window. That's what I'm afraid of, is they're willing to take the players that have done well for us and get rid of them. So McAllister's probably on the chopping block. Jones is on the chopping block. Gakpo's on the chopping block. Szoboszlai's just signed a 5-year deal, so we might even go.
Hang on.
For him,
You said these players are on the chopping block. According to who?
That's what I mean.
According to
That's
who?
what
I don't
I'm
understand.
thinking. Because if they're going to spend 200
you
million,
know what it is with this brain dead fan base that we have in our football club, guys. Like a season ago, when we won the Premier League, everybody was voting for these players to be the best players. Mackay's the best midfielder, Gakpo one of the best wingers in the league, and all that stuff. A bad season they had last season, everybody just turns on them, forgetting it was the tactics and the way Arne Slot set up the team that was the issue. That didn't suit to their ability. Don't forget, when we brought these players in, they were bought for a system that we played. We brought them in from teams that played similar to Liverpool. That's why we got these players at Liverpool Football Club. And then when they came in, they fit it perfectly. As soon as you stray away from that and try to do some Dutch kind of dumbass formation that don't work in the Premier League, that's when they lose their focus on the pitch. That's why I'm not one of these fans that's having to go at the players, because I've seen those players play better before. 3 seasons in a row, I've seen them play better. So why am I going to turn on them when everybody was saying it was Arne Slot that was the problem? And so if the players are the problem as well, why are we sacking Arne Slot then? What was the point? Might as well just keep Arne Slot then. If the players are the problem, some people are blaming the players for that. You know what I mean? So if the players are damn tooling, then yeah, if the players are damn tooling, then sack the players and keep Arne Slot then. You know what I mean? So make up your mind. Is it Arne Slot that was the problem or the players? And you can't say both, because those players have played well before, in the years before. So like, make up your mind, man. They played in a system that they were not suited to.
It's FSG and it's Arne Slot, but FSG are the head of the snake, and the Slot was the body. You keep on chopping down the body, eventually you're going to get to the head, and that's what you're going to have to do.
You can't just support the players when they're winning, but when they're losing and you can see the issue, you just give up on them. I've never seen. It's like in life. Would you give up on your kids if they do bad things? No, you don't. You try to get them through those bad things. That's what you do in life. You don't just give up on them. Those people were good before. And all of a sudden, we've changed our tactics. We've tried to stray away from Jurgen's tactics to just idiots' tactics. And it just didn't work. So don't blame the players. The players, look at McAllister in the World Cup. He's in a World Cup final. He's in the team from 90 minutes every single time. And he's impacting that team somewhere, somehow. How is he that good for the Argentinian team and that bad for Liverpool Football Club? Make that make sense, man.
I can't remember 98.
Zidane is a snobbish manager. He'll probably do well for France, though. Uncle, when's the garden party?
Soon, man. You'll be invited.
I hope there's an invitation heading up to the northwest.
Don't worry, man.
For me and Mo on the train.
There's one coming there as well.
Louis Armstrong, Uncle, where this club is going is on the slow train to Georgia, because it ain't on the road to glory. Facts. I'm with you, Fozzie, from H, but have faith in Areola. He will cook.
I've got no issues with Areola. I like Areola, to be fair. I don't like Areola. He's a good manager. I think he'd be brilliant at Liverpool. But
is he ready for the pressure?
They're going to give him, what do you call it? What do you call that? Limited resources. That's what they're going to give him.
Yeah. Is he ready for the pressure, though, Foz, of being a Liverpool manager?
Huh?
Is Areola ready for the pressure of being a Liverpool manager? He's saying a lot of right things in the conferences. I'm happy with that. But is he ready for the pressure?
I think he's ready for pressure, but he's down for will be FSG. Well, I think
Exactly. So again,
they're gonna
I've got
give
my
him limited
reservations
resources.
about him being the manager, but I'm happy to be proven wrong. But it's just that I don't know whether or not he can take the pressure of competing for the Premier League, competing for the Champions League, competing for the FA, the Carabao, because you've got to compete on all of them as a Liverpool manager.
Well, the guy is confident in himself, innit? He asked for 2 year
I'm
contract,
happy
not
with
3 or
that.
4 years. So if the guy is confident with 2 year contract, that means he's willing to compete right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
He knows
100%.
what players he has at his helm as well. He's got great players at his helm. How can you go from last season favourites for the Premier League and then this season we just give up? Don't make any sense.
Doesn't make
So
no sense to me either, mate, to be honest with you.
just get the tactics right, get the players ready, and see where we go.
In that case, then, what's the point of getting any more signings? I mean, you might as well just keep the team rather than sell the team.
We need. Well, players have left since, innit? Salah,
Yeah, so you
Robertson.
get the players in to replace them. So Robbo's gone. You got Kirkes. So I'm guessing they bring Simicast in as backup. I don't like that, but at least it's something.
I
It's
don't
the
really
right
mind
right
Simicast.
back situation.
He's
I don't
alright.
like.
To
I
me,
actually
like,
don't mind
he's
Simicast, to be
alright.
fair. I
Simicast
actually
is not
don't
that
mind
bad.
him.
I've seen worse.
So you say?
I said Simicast is not that bad.
No, he's not.
I've seen
he's
worse.
just a
You know what I mean,
backup.
the guy's a Premier League winner as well. People forget that.
True.
Yeah.
Yes. Uncle has been cooking Jamaican food out today. Have you?
Yeah.
So, lads, tell me with or without a DM, how do we play? Are we going to be good enough? It depends on the formation we're going to be playing, to be honest with you. The previous manager effed us up. He did.
Big
12 losses is unacceptable for Liverpool. Uncle is on the Tic Tacs. Ravi says, lads, tell us about the Areola's coaching staff. How good are they, if you know? Does anyone know the coaching staff?
Yeah, he's got a couple of good coaches. He's got a guy called Torres. He's got a guy called Torres that's supposed to get the most out of the players and stuff. Yeah, so he has got some good people around him.
Hopefully, yeah.
The issue is Areola going to be backed? No. He's going to have to perform miracles and bring the academy through. What did you guys make of Areola's press conference? He's saying all the right things and he sounds confident.
And again, yeah.
Yeah, he was good. Let's look at this here. Give me a second. Let's look at this team.
This beard needs to go.
I know it's like sandpaper, man. Look at this. Cash. Oh yeah. Desperate Dan, you know. It's true though, isn't it? It's true, man.
Desperate Dan.
It's true, man. It's true. Yeah.
Someone else was
I've
sure
had-
you were there called me Cop Daddy.
Oh my god,
I've had
You see that funny? You started laughing at that when you seen that.
Cop Daddy.
I've had Liverpool sources effectively confirm to me this week that they are absolutely love him, but Bradley Barcola as a player. There's no doubt about that. It's more about now in terms of him potentially signing for Liverpool. The numbers around that deal, what's being demanded, and feasibility of it. Then, of course, whatever he chooses, Liverpool or other suitors, and what kind of contract offer he's getting as well. It's just a kind of a wait and hold out now.
Nah, screw that. Go get another player then. Don't wait around for him.
Fucking
Go get
wait.
another player then.
I am not waiting for him. I'm not waiting for him. No way. I'm not waiting for him. We'll be stupid to wait for him. Nope.
Oh, moving on. Ryan. We'll go sign Ryan then. Go on.
You got the thing is about it, Nate, right? Why wouldn't you want to come to Liverpool, right? Do you know what I mean? If you're gonna prat about like that, to me, that means you don't want to come. Means you don't want to come. Means that you're just waiting for PSG to make considerably good offer, and you're there. Do you know what I mean? So
that just means he's money orientated, and I don't want him anyway. Because I don't want a player that's just in it for the money. I want a player that's in it for the passion.
or basically, he might just want to stay in France. He might just want to stay in France, regardless of like the money that he's getting. He might just want to stay there.
Imagine this, like you get rejected by Barcola and you get rejected by Diamande before that. Imagine like what state of a club that we are, man.
Yeah,
That's a joke, mate. That's a fucking joke. That
it is.
we're not
It
serious.
is.
We're not serious, mate. We're not serious. This club is not serious. The sooner people realize it, the better, in my opinion.
Yep.
Because what is with Liverpool? They mess about too much.
Too much.
When it comes to getting players, they piss about too
Too
much.
much.
Penny pinching.
Do you know what I mean, Mo?
Too much.
Yeah.
Way
It's
too
just
much.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just too much, man. For a big club, we're supposed to be a big club at the name with a lot of heritage behind us and all sorts. Yeah. We've been there, done that. We've seen it all. You understand? Right? For a club like that to move like this in a transfer window, well, it's only one common denominator anyway. It's these FSG guys. They don't want success. Remember, you know, these are the same people, right? These are the same people, my friend, that wanted that Super Six. And you know that you know what that Super
League.
Six was.
Super League, yeah.
Yeah, because it was Brady 16.
You mean what the
You
Champions League
never get
basically
relegated.
become? Because you play every single team.
Oh,
in the
one
Champions
time.
League.
I've actually completely forgot about that big time.
Super League, you never get relegated, and you make all the money. It was all money related.
Thing is, every team has gone into it because they were guaranteed on entry. They get a shit ton of money. Only on entry. That's what it was.
It will happen
Yeah.
one day. It will happen one day. Don't worry about that, bro.
Yeah, because
if you look at the majority of the Premier League, it's all American owned, isn't it? So it'll happen one day.
Oh yeah, because the thing is about it, if it's like no relegation, no promotion, well then you'd have to buy no players, do you?
There you go.
It's just money and not buy.
There wasn't actually. They wasn't gonna buy players. They were gonna do like American trading players.
Trading, that's what they're going to do, trading.
That's what they said.
MLS.
Trading players.
You're joking, aren't you?
I swear,
No.
every season trading players. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And you know the way they were playing in the World Cup with the hydration breaks? That's what they were going to do as well.
It was commercial. It was a commercial break actually. It wasn't hydration. It was making money. Commercial. In
Oh,
America.
actually, do you know that as well? I've seen it today. They'll be giving out rings, like the one of those fucking championship rings the Americans do for their like. I don't know if it's a basketball or
Wrestling
they'll be
as well. Wrestling as well. Yeah.
They'll be giving that to the World Cup winner on Sunday.
Does that mean they wanted to bring in a draft?
Of course.
Yeah,
It's the same
yeah.
thing. Trading is a draft, isn't it?
Fucking the Cops, you remember the SmackDown and Raw? Fonzie,
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
you watch
remember the
wrestling or
draft.
not. Yeah, the draft. Yeah,
He's a big fan of wrestling.
Hall of Fame rings, isn't it? Hall of Fame.
yeah. There you go.
The first draft was good though, because you had Ric Flair on Raw and you had Vince on SmackDown. That was a really good draft. After that, they were crap.
Oh, I love the draft.
Yeah, man.
You know what it is, right? Someone tell me how these drafts work. 'Cause I'm not familiar with it. How does it work?
The draft.
Yeah,
Well,
and the
you get to, I think the first pick is just like you can pick anyone you want for your first pick, and then the rest are just like a randomized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you realize
It's mainly to do with making money in it, so you don't lose money. Clubs don't lose money. You're just making money. That's what it is.
So essentially, you could
You
have
never lose money. Basically, in America, they don't lose money, do they? They make money.
any player in
With the
that
trading
Super
and that.
League. They could have picked any player in that Super League they wanted.
Yeah, it's
Just
all
one
making
player.
profits. It's a business.
you realize we're screwed.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. We've sold ourselves to the devil, man. That's what we did. We're finished, man. Stop for the law. You know what I mean?
Whoa, steady on.
Yeah, they are, man. These people are, man, from America, man. I love them.
Okay, I just realized what you said funny stuff.
Yeah, the scene was banging over the table and they got a
Devil
baseball bat
worshippers,
in their
man. I
hand.
love these people.
You know, I was with you, Fuzzy. I was really with you, Fuzzy, right? But when you said that, I thought, right, that's a bit strong. That's a bit strong.
What do you think?
I don't know if I can follow you down that lane, you know.
Do you guys know? Do you guys know what they do in America? Yeah, in America, what they do? Every billionaire, every millionaire has got a minder in it, and Tom Warner is the minder of John W. Henry. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out, man.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in America and that you can't explain it because you know what it is today, right? You know what it is today. You know, Fuzzy. You know, I told you to watch that film Paradise, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. If you look at the storyline, yeah, that is actually happened.
Yeah.
It's actually happening. It's actually happening.
Yeah.
Look at the storyline, and you know what I mean. Well, when they say, you know what I mean, because when I was in Germany, and I was working on American air base in Germany, right? There was this black guy, and then he was like high up. He was high up in the army, and you know, he was like our supervisor. And his name was Gary, and he told us about. He told me a story about that, and I think that right.
Well, the
5 or
Minder
6
thing.
years ago. Huh?
About what? The Minder thing, or
No, about the story of Paradise.
Oh, okay.
You look at when you watch Paradise and you look at the storyline, right?
Yeah.
It is actually true. There are people actually doing that. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So like when you talk about the minders and all sorts and everything, that right?
In America,
That's also true as well.
Every billionaire,
That's
millionaire,
true. Yeah.
they've got a Minder. And you go look back in history. Michael Jackson had that. All the look at NWA the movie. Have you guys watched the movie NWA?
Yeah.
Look at their
I
their
did.
manager.
I
That's
did.
like, yeah, this is what
Jerry
they do.
Heller, yeah?
Yeah, they all have this. Tom Warner, what do you think he's from? He's the same. There you go. People don't even know FSG are the biggest funders for IDF as well.
Of course they are.
People don't know that, but they fund those kids getting killed in Palestine,
And we
and we support that shit.
Well, we don't support FSG. We just support the club they own.
But some people tell us to support them, innit? There you go.
They
Bro.
can fuck off. Generally, fuck off. Simple.
People don't even know that. Go and do research. Look what they fund. AXA, what does it fund? Go.
yeah.
Go.
Because they looked into it, didn't they? They looked into certain stuff of like.
We'll see what they fund these people.
Yeah.
Man. They're bad, man.
Because that John, what's it? That Werner guy, the Werner, he's Jewish, isn't he?
Yeah. What the name says it all.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause remember that day they got like the film people in it,
Yeah.
Warner Brothers, isn't it?
Yeah. He's the minder for John W. Henry. He's the minder, innit? Do you guys watch that PBT? Was it PBD or something? That show PBD with that Iranian dude. He interviews all the superstars, all the politicians. You must have seen him. PBD, I think it's called PBD or something.
No, the only one I watch like that is like Mehdi Hassan.
Yeah, he was in it. He was in that show once.
For Mehdi Hassan.
Yeah, he was in that show as well. This guy interviews all the big stars. He's got a minder in there too. He's a millionaire now. He's got a minder in there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something to protect their assets, boy. I'm telling
bro.
you.
I'm telling you.
And there's a lot of things that goes on in America in the day, right?
And we're involved in it. That's the worst part of it. And people haven't even woke up to this. This is some of the reasons I don't support these motherfuckers. That's the true reality. I don't want to be part of people like this, man. Get them out of my football club. Just go. I mean, get out, man.
Because they haven't.
Though, Fuzzy. The Premier League itself is basically run by America now.
Yeah, but
Pretty much, yeah.
when we was kids, Uncle Ross probably come back with me if he remembers it. We used to watch their sport in America, innit? We always just because we see it's so robotic. It's pause in it every single time. Pause. You know, for commercial reasons.
It still is, though.
It would never. Huh?
It still is.
Yeah. So in those days, when we was kids, before they arrived at the Premier League, we used to say, "I hope they don't come to this country and destroy our sport." Now look at it. It's a fucking joke. Everything is a joke.
When I was growing up,
not only that, we got American football that NFL play in England, guys. What's NFL doing here? Stay over there.
Why?
the only thing I used to really watch that was American sports growing up, was boxing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I used to watch. Boxing.
Isn't boxing British? I swear it's British, isn't it?
No, but
Yeah,
you know what? I know boxing's British, 'cause you know what I mean. Boxing's British, but like it was more or less, and then they put it this way: the best people at it was the Americans. Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, Tommy Hearns. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes. Do you know what I mean? Those were the stand-up people. If you go further back, you had that guy, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Robinson, he was a G. He was a G. Do you know what I mean? His hands were just too fast. You know what I mean? But like, you know, that's the only sports really that I used to watch. coming from America, sort of like. Do you know what I mean?
Wrestling for me, WWF.
You know, I didn't really.
Yeah.
You know what it was? The WWF at the day, right? I'm not being funny because it came out in the 90s, stuff like that. And I didn't.
It was well before that, before the 90s, to be fair.
Way before
Yeah, it was. It
I
was.
used to
But
watch it in the 80s.
yeah, it was. But I never noticed it to the 90s and stuff. Really early
Yeah.
90s. That's when I noticed it. But I wasn't really into it because I like, you know, the wrestling that I liked in the day, right? You lot, obviously, you guys won't remember it. Is like the English wrestling with Big Daddy, Giant Haystack,
Well, I remember. it.
McMahon, and what
It's not
Manic.
Big Daddy Cool, by the way.
No. McMahon.
No, you're about. You're about.
They had a black guy called
something, and then big giant haystacks.
yeah.
And Kendo Nagasaki.
Randy Savage.
Yeah. They had a black guy called Quango, and he used to headbutt people.
I remember him as well.
Headbutt, you know what I mean? That's the wrestling that I used to watch every Saturday afternoon on World of Sports.
Yeah,
with
it used
Dickie
to be on,
Davis.
I remember WCW used to be on ITV back in the day, didn't it, as well?
Yeah.
It used to be at the end of Cartoon Network, if you remember.
Yeah,
Fuzzy.
WCW, yeah.
9
Every
o'clock
Saturday.
WCW, and then 10 o'clock WWF.
Yeah.
My
But yeah,
life
yeah.
were great.
But you're right. Everything in football now these days are getting Americanized. It's getting
We're
Americanized.
watching a
It
World
just-
Cup, there's commercial breaks happening.
Yeah,
guys, come
I was
on.
about to say
And
that.
not only
That
that,
commercial
cheerleaders
break
will
is
come.
chat
Great
shit.
cheerleaders are coming on, but come on, man. But go on, man, go.
I was gonna say that fucking that water break is far.
All we're going to see in a minute,
That's
all we're going to see in a minute, Roger, is a frying pan just come over the top of his head.
No, it. But it's true though. What Fuzzy say is true. The other day, I can't remember what game it was. I was watching, yeah. And what is they had the hydration break, right? And next minute, and he swapped over. And he saw Chaylers. Chaylers. I thought, what the hell is going on here? What is going on? Yeah, you look alright in that, right? But boy, you know what I mean. This is football. It's not NFL. But they call our football. They call it soccer.
Yeah.
It was actually the English version that called it soccer. It wasn't even them actually.
Yeah, but they always call it soccer. It's not
Yeah, they're taking that name in it, but it was the English version
They
that
call
called
the
it
other
first.
game they play, which is glorified rugby, football.
I know, innit?
It's literally
is
glorified rugby. It's the same size ball.
Yeah, rugby, cricket, baseball, innit? Things like that. Randy,
You know, you should say to wind them
Randy's
up
in it.
for that. When they say, yeah, we're going to play American football, I goes, what, rugby?
No, I'm going to say I'm going to play American rugby.
American
Oh, yeah.
rugby.
And the thing is, at the day, right, the thing is, like, rugby, at the day, yeah, is more brutal than American football.
Yeah, definitely.
American football, you got the paddings and all that in there.
There's no
Rugby,
helmets.
you ain't got no paddings, man. When they coming for you, whoa.
I never
helmets
understood
in
the
rugby.
rules of rugby. I just threw myself at the first who had the ball.
Yes, please.
Those rugby players are strong, man. They're very, very strong.
Yeah, they're because because what it is with them rugby players in there, right? It's brute strength, man. It's brute
it
strength.
really is. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know, when you see sort of like some of the rugby guys, you know, when they're out in the piss and all that, right? You see them, you think, you know what I mean? You think, I ain't messing about with these guys.
No, you're definitely not.
I feel
Yeah.
all my rugby players are the same size as me.
No, they oh, mate.
I know.
I saw
Cauliflower's ears and all that stuff as well.
Yeah. One time years ago when I was doing door work and it kicked off with these guys, and then what it was is just like this rugby player, and he was hitting this fella, yeah, he's smashing this fella, right? The punching was slow, but they were just connecting all the time.
Effective, yeah, effective.
This is connecting. The guy couldn't get the punches, so you can see the punch. You can see the punch coming. You can literally see the punch
You can't
coming,
get away from it.
but he couldn't get away from it. He's just getting,
Like Cena Weevil, Hannah Weevil. 1 o'clock.
yeah, man. He's just getting levered, mate. He's just getting his face looked like a tomato. Seriously, he looked like a tomato, mate.
Creep. Fuzzy knows that. Fuzzy knows that one. The bar scene and Tina Weevil here, the Weevil the fight.
Hey, I tell you,
1, 2.
what's
1 o'clock.
what's the future? What is the future for Liverpool football?
Oh,
club?
football's done. Forget about
It's bleak.
Liverpool. What about the football? It's dead. It's dying. Football's done.
It's not just Liverpool though. Liverpool are the tip of the iceberg at the real problem, which is America revolutionising the Premier League. Until America
Well,
gets
look what they did to the World Cup.
It's just
Look
going to
what
get worse
they
and
look what
worse
they
and
did to the
worse.
World Cup, mate. Look what they did to the
When
World
I
Cup.
found out it was going to be a halftime show, I said the game is gone.
mate.
the game is
Forget
gone.
that. Forget about the halftime show. Look what they did to those poor Iranians. Every game they had to fly to
Yeah.
the cities. Come on, man.
They've got,
It's,
they've
the
got
thing
treated
is, the thing is that it's just not
That's
the
cruelty
Iranians.
as it is.
It's most of the, you can say the third world countries. Put it this way, not just the Iranians. Third world countries have been treated like fucking shit. That Somali referee had no reason for him not to get entered into America. They just said he's Somali, you're not going to go in. There's no reason for him not to go. Simple.
taking a piss.
I like his reaction though. He didn't cry about it. He said,
He didn't.
"It is what
Yeah,
it
he
is.
didn't. It was like
It is what it is. What can I do? I can't do nothing about it. I'm
I
going home."
want to say big up to UEFA so for giving him the Super Cup final to referee.
No, they're all a
Him.
pile of shit, man. I just hope they don't have it in America again.
I really hope no sports ever just goes to America and say, give us money, you can have the sport in your country and all that stuff. Because American, when it comes to football, they just ruin it. They want to Americanize everything. And everything cannot be Americanized. Football cannot be Americanized. Simple as that.
Natasha, there was no evidence at all. They were just making up a story just to get him away. That's all.
Yeah, there
Because
was no
they
evidence
hate that
whatsoever.
lady. They hate that lady Ilha Omar, whatever her name is. That's why.
That's
It was
wrong.
never
There
about-
was
it was
no
never about him.
Yeah, there's no credible evidence ever.
No. They hate that lady in the governor of what was it, Minnesota. So Donald Trump, anyone from that country, just it's funny that, isn't it? Saudi Arabia is linked to 9/11. They can walk around whatever they want. You know what I mean? But for Somali people,
Are you
that's never
talking
done
about
anything to
Imran
America.
Omar?
You can't.
Money in it. They got the Saudis have got the money in it. Money
Majority,
talks.
I don't know if you
Imran
guys know,
Omar.
is majority of the countries that's banned are all Africans.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
It was
it was.
Afri-
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
You
I
are
forgot as
100%
well
right.
that Congolese fan as well who sits like there. I don't want to say something disrespectful, but he stands.
No.
like-
He stands.
Natasha,
Yeah,
He
yeah.
stands. He stands like Patrice Lumumba.
Yeah.
How
So
about him?
I'm pretty sure when he was at the World Cup, he was in Canada and not in America
Yeah, I think he was. You know.
yeah.
because he
Where
was
did
banned.
England? Where did sorry Mo to cut across you?
That's all right.
Where did England play
Congo.
Congo last?
Yeah, let me have a
Was-
look. Let me have a look.
I'm sure it was in America they played in.
England only played in America. I don't think they played in Canada. I
Oh,
think they
is it?
played
Yeah.
once outside America, Mexico.
I thought we played in Azteca, didn't we?
Oh. He stands like that, doesn't he? He stands like that, doesn't he? Throws,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. He
like-
stands like that,
yeah.
doesn't he? Yeah. Patrice Lumumba. Do you know what happened to him?
No.
No, not really.
Right, 1963. 1963. He was the president of Congo. Yeah. And in a joint effort between Belgium and America, they assassinated him because he was getting too powerful. Because what is it? No, Belgium put him in at the day, right? But he kind of like wasn't speaking the language, speaking sort of like what they wanted to speak. You know what I mean? They couldn't control him. So what they did, they assassinated him. Yeah. In 1963, I do believe it was, right?
Yeah.
And she said they done him bad. They done him bad. They done him really bad. I'll tell you the full story offline. They done.
Yeah.
They
It's
done.
funny that, isn't it, though? Like, they get rid of people. There's never a concrete evidence of anything. There's always, oh, we don't want them here. That's it. Go
No,
away.
they
Is that
ju- they-
racism, isn't it? If you look at it,
Yeah,
it's like a proper racism, that.
They put shit on you just to make it look bad, and they say, no, you're not going to enter the country because you're this person.
No
Yeah. Do you know?
evidence. No evidence at all.
Do you know how many? Do you know how many sort of like presidents in America that America have assassinated in Africa? It's a whole heap, you know.
Oh my God.
It's a whole heap. It's a whole heap, man.
Look what they did to Iraq. I don't want to make this like a politician show, bro. All right?
No, man, talk the thing, man. What happened to?
Yeah. So when America gone to Iraq in 2003, Iraq has never been the same to this day.
Yeah, you're right.
Till this day, has not
You're
been
right.
the same.
You're right. I don't know why people can't see that. I don't know why people can't see that. So like when they go into these countries and they say they go into these countries for the betterment of these countries.
It's not even that. It's not even that. This is a little bit of a political lesson for the people that don't know this. America went to Iraq in 2003 because they said Saddam Hussein has got weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah.
He had nothing.
Yeah, but that's what. But Mo, don't you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? They say they're going in for the betterment of the country. So basically,
Yeah.
So basically, they said he had weapons of mass destruction. We're getting hold of them, right? From him, yeah. And then sort of like, you know, they say you lot will be better off, but it's not. It wasn't. You just wanted those weapons in the day, right? To make your country more powerful. That's what they do. This is what they do. They
take
go
over
to
the
this
country.
country.
They take over the country, innit? They take over.
They go into this
And
country.
then they put their own people in there. The people, like, look at the Syria one. The guy
Yeah.
in charge of Syria, it was part of the Taliban. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, who funded the Taliban? Them. So what they did, they put him in charge.
Who built the atom bomb? It was a German.
There you go.
And this is shocker to a lot of people. Who created ISIS?
Them.
I know.
There you
know. When Colonel Gaddafi got assassinated by the rebels, they had ISIS.
There you go.
Yeah.
Americans, the politician, not the people, because I actually love the people. Their politicians are the filth of this planet. Simple.
Filthy.
They are. Both sides. I can't stand both sides.
They're good at brainwashing people.
No, you know what it is, and I'm sorry to cut across you. I just love that word, you know. So when someone says filth in the day, right, that means you're the lowest of the low, you know. There's no coming back from that. There's just no coming back from that. You cannot state a case or nothing.
Have you guys noticed they're very good at brainwashing people? Hence why our owners are in a similar predicament as well. They're good at brainwashing people. So
Yeah, but
What it
can't
wasn't,
blame
what-
the
what-
one who
what-
see through it.
what
Us
it
folk
wasn't.
see through it.
What it wasn't, what it was, is like, you know, the guy built the atom bomb at the days thing. Colonel Gaddafi, right? Let's speak about Colonel Gaddafi. The reason why he got killed, yeah, is because don't believe that he's a dictator or this and that. He wasn't. He was not a dictator.
He wanted to unite Africa. That's what he
He
wanted.
wanted to unite Africa, and basically, and he was going to create a currency
yeah,
like the African dollar. The African dollar would have been more powerful than the American dollar. It
That's
would
it, I
put it
remember
this way, it would have been the most powerful currency in the world.
Yep.
The West couldn't have that. They could not have that.
He was stopping
You know what I
ships as well. That's another reason why they got rid of him, because he was stopping ships prospering.
Yeah,
He wasn't scared of the Americans, Gaddafi. He
exactly.
actually
And the
wasn't.
thing is about it, and on the contrary, they say in the day that he wasn't treating his people well. He did.
But yes.
He did treat his people well.
Doesn't that
Very well.
Doesn't that say the same thing about the Iranians as well? This is the same.
Well, there you
thing.
go. Well, there you go.
This is why.
You didn't want to see the funeral what they did for that guy, the Ayatollah. There was millions out in the streets. Millions.
Yeah. What about
This
that guy Traore? What about that guy Traore? That's in
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso. Traore. What about him? There's 2,000 local people. 2,000 local people were guarding his house.
What they do, they swap, they swap shifts basically.
Yeah, and they're saying that they're literally saying that if you want him, you have to come for us first. Because what he did in the day, right? Yeah, he started saying that because why are we giving away our resources in the day to France and all these other countries when we need them ourselves? He said, no. That's not happening. You're not getting anymore. Get out. Get out of the country. He pulled an Idi Amin on them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, mate. I'm telling you.
This
And
is why
now-
I was gonna say this. Sorry. This is why I actually respect Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Genuinely, he said, "I'm building a nuclear weapon, so no one can fuck with me."
You got that's what I'm trying to say.
There you go. So
And-
like, no one can do anything to Kim Jong Un, and no one can dare.
But that's and this is why they go into these countries, yeah, and wage war and all sorts, is to take their power. Because what is it they with America, right? In America does not want anybody, any place on this planet. They do not want them to be more powerful than America. They want to be the superpower. Do you know what I mean? That's why most of this sort of like German war criminals, yeah, right, were given safe haven, right, in America. You know what I mean? Because they work for America. They built.
Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that word. You talk about like the 1940s German war criminals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that word because that probably will cancel your whole account.
No, but I'm just saying that today. So
yeah,
that's what it was. Because what it was when the POs, the German POs, yeah, right. When the black people, right, went overseas and they captured them and had to bring them back to America. Do you realize that in the day, right, that the German POs was allowed to sit in the first class, but the black soldiers that caught them and bringing them back had to sit in the second class. You know what I mean? And all that.
sense.
It's just stupid.
Wasn't them? I don't want to say the word because you get cancelled, but they were also living in Canada as well, which is why there's a lot of things going on in Canada when it comes to Germany as well, isn't there?
And Argentina.
Argentina as
And
well. Argentina's
Paraguay.
unreal.
Paraguay as well. Paraguay
Argentina's
as well.
Shit, ton of them in Argentina.
Yeah, that's where they fled to. They
Yeah.
fled to places like Argentina and Paraguay. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And look what's happening in them countries. Look what's happening in the countries. You know what I mean? Look at the fact that they sort of like what the Argentinian national team's going on with. Look at the fans. Look at how the fans is going on. Look how they disrespected Speedo and all that. Yeah. Look at the Paraguay senator in that day, right? Came out in that racist rant against Mbappe.
Yeah.
That was pathetic. Sorry to cut your rods. Condolences and so sorry about your dog, mate. I know how that feels. I've had two put to sleep. Big up, mate. Big up. You've always got us.
What's that?
Yeah.
Who's that? What happened?
It's at the bottom comment.
This one?
Above.
Oh, right, yeah. Condolences, man. Condolences,
bro.
I got both my dogs put down at age 11, so I know exactly what he's going through right now.
Yeah, but listen, I know it's like I know it's like to lose somebody obviously dear to you. Do you know what I mean? You know, and listen, our thoughts with you. You know what I mean? Just keep on going, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna feel like shit for a little bit, but you know, better days to come, man. Better days.
Big
To
up
come.
Andico, man.
Just take steps forward, mate. Don't look back.
Yeah.
Just keep taking steps forward. That's the best advice I can give you because that's what I always do, no matter what. Like how hard life gets, mate. Just keep
Guys, I've got to go.
forward.
Yeah. Great convo.
Yeah, we have to do this again one time when you're free.
Yeah, of course, bro. Oh,
You know what I mean? When you're free and that, because I know your work pattern is it's crazy.
for a bit, man. Yeah. What you guys? Before I go, what you guys think of the Dominic Soboslai, man? I don't think we discussed that before.
Oh, we didn't get to discuss that. No, yeah, I think it's great.
I think he should
Think he
be,
should be the next captain,
honest.
guys?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We all
He
think
should be our
that.
captain, to be honest with you.
I think he
I'd
wants to
rather
take
have
the
him than
leadership
Van
as
Dijk as the
well, like,
captain.
yeah, I like that. Like, what is it? 2031, right? That he's
Yeah, man.
25 now, so he's gonna be what was it 31? So yeah, I like that because it shows the commitment, and he's not shortchanging Liverpool either. If you know what I mean, like, with like
Yeah,
those other players that
yeah,
was running down the
thank you.
contracts. That means he's
I was
committed to
I
Liverpool.
was actually gonna say, if Real Madrid come fucking crawling
They
now,
have to pay a lot of money.
fucking pay the money. Simple. Because
150 million.
I'm sick and tired of that Spanish fucking see you next Tuesdays, yeah? Getting our players for free. Sick and tired of it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not good.
But, you know, like if you got American owners, you expect them to get dirt on Real Madrid in it, so they can't mess with them anymore. Just threaten them. That's what you expect. But our owners are the weakest Americans I've ever seen in my life, man.
I mean,
But as I-
Sabozza.
What?
So I was just saying, Sabozza's got to be one of our best players at the moment.
Yeah,
I've always,
definitely is.
you know me, guys. I always rated him. I never gave up on that guy. But next season, I'm expecting more from him in regards to doing his own work rather than catering for other people, like backing other people every single time, playing right back. You know, running for Salah on the right.
Yeah.
I don't want
And
to see that.
I want him to do what he did at Salzburg and Leipzig. Just
I
go
do
you see
forward,
that-
take your powerful shots.
You know that goal he scored against Man United? When he picked up a goal, he drove
Oh,
towards
what
it.
a goal.
That was
What
a
a goal.
piece of goal, you know.
Yeah.
Even
That
though,
was-
I'll be honest, yeah, that was horrible defending from them, but still was a really
He
good
took
goal.
on the whole team.
Yeah.
You took on the entire team.
Come
Ima-
on.
guys, imagine this here. Nobody's ever thought of this here. Imagine inform Soboslai, inform
Oh, he's a
Wirtz.
joke.
Like the
my-
connection that they could have if they were both in form at the same time. That'd be sick. And then
If we have informed Wirtz with Klopp and with in Liverpool, of course, and he goes to Germany, plays with Klopp, but then he'll be informed as well. That will be a joke, Wirtz.
I'm telling you, man.
It'll be
You've
a
got
joke.
Isak as a striker. You've got the two wingers coming in. We'll be sick. We'll be sick, man. But anyway, guys, I'll see you next time, yeah? You take care, man.
Pick up, man.
Take care.
I think shout me later on. Oh, we're gone.
By
Yeah.
the way, Mo, what did you think of the background I did for you, brother?
Oh, the background is really nice. Thank you very much. I
Which
haven't.
one was your favorite?
The one, I think the first one was they'll say, I think it was the Anfield background where the window, if I'm not mistaken.
A little bit like this one.
No, the windows was on the left hand side, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me have a
It's
look.
one of them. It's one of them.
Let's have a butchers. This one.
Let me make it full screen 1 sec. I do think so, yes. Yeah.
Or was it that one?
Oh no, is that the window on the left, isn't it?
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
window. on the left.
yeah, that's the one I like.
That's the one.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. No worries.
Is that a t-shirt or like?
No, that's a background.
That's
for
a
him.
background.
When he comes back on, he's got no background. I'm like, well, you need a background similar to the one I've got. I'll make you one.
Get in there.
Thank you.
Get in there.
And yes, I have documentaries in North Korea. It is absolute wild country, that is. That's why you will never ever see me step foot in North Korea ever.
No.
I will never be in that country ever in my life.
Where would you like to go on holiday?
Right now, I want to go Thailand,
Why?
Why?
because Thailand is a lot of people went there. A lot of people that I know went there, and
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I know
Praise
as
it.
well.
yeah, they praise it, and I think
Yeah.
I actually want to go and see Thailand or Malaysia, one of them two.
Not Thailand, yeah. It's good because like it costs a bit of money to get over there. But like your money, your English money, it's worth a lot over there.
Oh yeah. So Thai baht, it's not that much. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
It might
Yeah,
have the flight tickets might be expensive and all of that, but when you
Yeah.
get into the country, you'll be sorted.
Oh yeah, you can get really good hotels, yeah, for about 25 quid
Yeah,
a night.
it's not
Not
bad.
25 quid. It's really your money goes a long way.
It does. It
Money
really, really does.
Your money goes a long way when you go out there. Do you know what I mean? you know, and like you got like I think you got like the mountains in like
It's
Bangkok and
nature.
all.
Yeah, it's nature with Thailand. The nature's. I like what living in England, especially Manchester. You don't see a lot of stuff in around here.
Nah, it's
So
really
yeah, so I like nature, watching nature. So countries like Malaysia, Thailand,
Indonesia.
Indonesia, like Southeast Asia, pretty much is really like it's where the place to be.
My nephew, one of my oldest nephews, he went to Indonesia, and he showed me pictures and that. It's fucking beautiful.
Mm,
It's beautiful. Seriously, it's beautiful. Do you know what I mean? I looked at, thought, you know what, bro, I'm gonna have to go with it. And the weather is like, obviously, it's tropical weather, isn't it?
oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like, you're gonna be hot all the month. A lot of the times you're gonna be hot. Do you know what I mean?
Mm,
And stuff. So I looked at it and said, you know what, I might have to go over there. Seriously, I might have to go over there still. You get me? But yeah, it's it's all those holidays. I'm due for holiday soon anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because of this year, what this year's been like for me in some
yeah.
respects. You know what I mean, of losing a parent and that. You know what I mean? You just want to sort of like go and chill out somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's just a 5 days, go, because it's just a thought of getting a break. You understand me?
Mm.
I hear you.
So I'm gonna look at a few places. When I get certain situations sorted out, I'm gonna look at a few places and see, what I can do in that respect. You know what I mean? And stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start traveling. I'm gonna start traveling to Europe a lot more. Do you know what I mean? What I'm saying? Because like when I was in Europe, when I was in Germany and that, right, it was so nice. Just
Germany.
it was so nice to do something different. And the only place I didn't like in Germany was Frankfurt. I didn't really like that too much. But the rest of the other places I did like, and there were a lot of places I never went to. I never got to go to. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Bremen, and because you got Bremen, which is up past. That's far. That's freaking far into sort of like into Germany. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like past. I think it's past Hanover. Hanover's nice. Hanover is nice, bro. Let me tell you, Hanover's nice. Hanover, and if you want to go shopping, go to Hanover.
Mm.
They got so much nice shops out there. Really, it's unbelievable.
Thing is, yeah, if I ever end up in Germany, I don't know if I've said this before, but I'm a geek when it comes to World War II stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
I'm actually a geek when it comes to that stuff. So if I want to go to Germany, I want to go to the museums. I want to go to his bunker, where it's like a big parking lot now. But I want to go to that area. I just want to see stuff like that, really.
Do you know where?
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go.
Do you know
Sorry, I
when-
want to go. If I want to go Poland as well to see that prison, even though it's not like something good that happened back in the day, but it's still there somehow, and I actually want to go see it.
Do you know that I was in a part and I went in a work detail for about a month. Yeah. Fuck me. I was stealing a living. Right? Let me tell you something. Yeah. Right. Sometimes at night there wasn't a lot of work to do. So you're literally sitting around. You know what I mean? All right. And the guy will say to you in the day, right? The supervisor will say to you, "So listen, at the end of the day, right, bro, right? Just let me know where you're gonna be, yeah. So because if obviously the head people come through and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I can warn people and they sort of like say, look, the head people, the head guys about, and they look lively. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So if you told him at the day that, oh, we're gonna be round the back, because round the back they had this party, we can just sit down and stuff, yeah. And I remember it was hot them times there.
Yeah.
So we used to tell him that we was round there, sitting down, chilling, and everything that. And then when something happened, if the head man was coming in, he would send a message at Nave. he will send somebody to say, like, listen, look lively, the head guy's coming around. And then he would just get up and play like they're doing something and this and that. You understand? I was stealing a blood clot living in, brother. Yeah, let me tell you, right? You used to have this thing at the end of the day, sort of like, for life, I forget what it's called. But anyway, what it was, yeah, right? So, like, I used to get 600 quid a week. Yeah? And then there was some weeks in the day, right, where it would double. So I was literally getting about, I literally got about 1 week, I literally got about £1,250 in 1 week. In 1 week, bro. Yeah, right? And you know what? I did fuck all for it. I showed my brother, mate. I showed my brother. I go, my little brother, because I always get jokes from little brother. Right? I go, Nick, mate, I tell you what, mate, I am fucking still living out here, pal. I'm still living out. He goes, what happened? What happened? I goes, listen, I've just got 1,200 quid today for a week's work. And he's gone like, fuck off, you never. He goes, all right then, you know what? I took a picture of my wage slip. I literally took a picture of my wage slip, right? And I sent it to him, I showed him. He goes to me, you jammy bastard. He goes to me, jammy bastard. And he just said to me, I remember that day, because I was starting killing it. He goes, you jammy bastard. How did you get that? How did you get that? And then he goes to me, he goes, let me have 50, let me 50 quid. I goes, well, I can't do it, I can't do it. Because you tight git.
Tight git.
Oh, mate, I tell you what. You know,
Italians waiters keks.
Oh, but where I was when I done that work deal, right? Why I tell you this, where I was when I done the work deal was a place called Bad Fallingbostel. Yeah. And when you come out the camp and you're going down towards the train station, yeah, right? They had a separate tracks, yeah, and they had sort of like a building. It's like a factory at the end of the day, yeah. And they used to transport, you know, one set of people to another side of people, and they put them in these factories and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's still there. And they actually, when they made their film about sort of like, you know, Nazi Germany and that, right? You know, back in the
back saying them words, Uncle.
Yeah, but you know, that's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. And the film was actually called that. So I'm not saying anything wrong. Do you know what I mean? That's what it was called. You get me? Yeah. That's where they filmed it. They filmed it at that place. Yeah. And I used to go past it all the time. You go to certain parts of Germany, and you'll see sort of like memorabilia. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've still got their, you know, fascist elements still there. Do you know what I mean? And stuff. I mean, you know, you still see the, you know, the stickers and all that. Do you know what I mean? In certain places. When I was in Mannheim, and I just looked across and goes, this guy was walking, he looked, he goes, yo, check that out. I looked across at him and I said, oh, raw, stop that. The man still got that here. Do you know what I mean? So there is still pockets of it, but it's not. Is that
the one where they shaved their head completely bald and started attacking people?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But see what it is. See what it is at the day, right? This is what I don't understand. Yeah, because the original Skinheads, as I told you, didn't I? I told you this, didn't I?
Yep.
The original Skinheads was into reggae music. They used to go to Jamaican parties and party with Jamaican people, listening to reggae music all night. Do you know what I mean? Smoking and drinking and all sorts. You know what I mean? I don't know how it's changed from that to that. I don't know how it changed.
It was something to do with Germany, wasn't it? The Germans,
no, but what
shaved their head for some reason. It just became part of that then.
What it was in the late 60s, early 70s, you had singers like Desmond Dekker, you know what I mean? Jimmy Cliff, and all those sort of people there and that, right? And these skinheads, yeah, used to listen to that. That was their music, you know what I mean? All right, for instance, that day, there's a guy called, you read of a boxer called Sean Murphy?
Yes.
Right,
Maybe
he's from
so, yeah.
He's from St Albans.
Okay.
He's from St Albans at the day, right? Like I used to box in the same gym as him. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
never ever as good as him. Never ever as good as him. So let me get that straight. Never ever as good as him. And I wouldn't even step in the ring with him to spar. No. We'll have none of that. We'll have none of that. Right? But he was a skinhead. Yeah. When he went to his house, he had all pictures of reggae artists on his wall. Dennis Brown, Grace Isaac, and all those sort of people there. Right? And there's a tune by Dennis Brown called "Your Love's Got a Hold of Me." That's the first time I heard it. I was at his house. He was at the day the original skinhead. He was an original skinhead, not this carbon copy racist boys of what you see. Right? Those are not the original skinheads.
No.
Those are not the original skinheads. Because the original skinheads at the day were reggae boys. They were like reggae man. Because they got this tune and it goes, "Me DJ for Barlehead and dreadlocks." That means like skinhead people like me and people with dreadlocks. You know what I mean? That's what it was. That's what it was. But somehow it all fucking changed and everything, and they all got like political and everything that, and you know, like if you was sort of like a skinhead, you was a member of the National Front and all them sort of British movies, like British Bulldog and all them sort of stuff there. It just got ruined.
The suspenders on everything, didn't you?
Yeah, it just got ruined, and the suspenders and the bleached jeans and like the Harringtons and all that, and Dr. Martin boots and stuff. Now but the thing is about it, they used to wear like jeans and they right, and they used to wear Dr. Martin boots and they. But these guys at the day were into sort of like reggae music. They're just into it. They loved it. They're crazy about it. Do you know what I mean? You know,
I love reggae music. I'm a
yeah,
skinhead.
but yeah,
not by choice, by God.
yeah, you know, it's true. But it just got changed. It's got changed. It literally got changed for the worse. You know what I mean? It's like with everything. Do you know what I mean? Just like something that starts out good, it just got changed for the worse. It's like when the Pilgrims went to America. The Pilgrims at the day were a good set of people. They gelled with the native people of the land, you know, indigenous people of the land. They gelled with them, and you know, they got on, and like the indigenous people showed them how to live off the land and blah blah blah. And they shook the indigenous people's hand. They shook her hand before they went back to England. When they went back to England, they said, "Look, these people at the day are very nice people. They're good people. They helped us out, and they're God's people. You know, if you go over there, treat them with respect." Did they fuck?
No, because they sent
You know what I mean?
They sent weakness because they were too kind. That's what I don't like.
So what I'm trying to say at the day, like things at the day, right? There are things in this world and in life at the day that start off good, yeah, but somehow it gets infiltrated and it becomes bad and negative.
Because it's human nature. Human nature always preys on the weak. It always will, and I hate it.
It's true. Do you know what I mean? That's what I used to get when I was growing up. And I was young lad and everything like. You used to get skinhead people. They used to say, and it goes, "All right, this woman at the day, she used to live in a boarding house on the same road as mine, where I was. Yeah, it was called Marlborough 5. Yeah, she used to live there, and like sort of like she's coming from town one time, and she came into our road because of what my road where I was, because the boarding house was just on the bottom. Yeah, and everybody was like, I remember. There's people outside cussing her off and everything that, right? Yeah. And remember she turned around and said, "Just because I'm a skinhead doesn't mean I'm racist, you know." Like that. And I'll never forget that. Never forget what she said. Just because I'm a skinhead doesn't mean I'm racist. Leave me alone. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
because I'm a skinhead doesn't mean I'm a thug.
You know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is that's like I was only about 12 or 13 at the time, I think. Yeah. So I didn't really fully understand it. I think I might have been a bit younger, but I didn't really fully understand it. It's only years later that I understood what you were saying. You know what I mean? You know? just because I'm a skinhead. I'm not like those other skinheads, you know, who are racist. Yeah, I'm not like that.
Don't paint me with the same brush.
Exactly.
Nat wants you to go on question time.
Huh?
Nat wants you to go on question time.
No, it's true though. It's just like sometimes you got things that evolve for the better, but then you got things that evolve for the worst.
So I don't call that evolve. I call that de-evolve.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to call it that. I just call it change.
If you evolve, then you go to something better. If you de-evolve, then you take a step back.
Yeah, and it was like that. Do you know what I mean? I felt sorry for some of these skinheads in the day, right? Because they did get a bad name. You know what I mean? And some of them in the day, right, weren't like that. Some of them was really nice, and they got on with black people. They got on. I mean, it's one guy who's from Hatfield in the day, right? And a mate of mine, and they took him to a reggae party and everything that, right? And he said he was smoking and he was drinking a lot. He goes, mate, I enjoy myself. He said he came out of there, and when he came out of there, he was just like wrecked. He goes, he was wrecked. You know what I mean? Yeah, oh mate. Right, I'm gonna go. I am gonna go.
You see what Nat put there? I see Starmer's gone Burnham, the new Prime Minister. He said he has taken Britain back to the 70s. That's another general election because the Conservatives did the exact same thing and started changing leaders all the time. So now that's set a precedent. So now Labour have to do the exact same thing. Welcome to another.
So who's the Prime Minister now then?
Andy Burnham.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a bit right wing, isn't he?
Supposed to be. They say he's centre right. No, he's not. No, he's not.
It says what? Great. And
that's another general election then.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Every time you get a new leader in the party and he's not been voted in, the other side say, well, we need a general election because he wasn't picked by the general public.
So what reform are going to try and get in there, aren't they?
Oh God! Oh yeah, reform's gonna. And because there's so much anger in the country, they're likely to get in power because there's so much anger.
If you think about it, we have in like, as I think I've said this to you before, or my little brother, 1926, 2026, yeah. We haven't learned anything. We have learned nothing. We've learned nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's just the same. And probably like that in 2136.
Cop, how's your
26.
How's your brother Andy gonna sort the credit crunch out? He's not, pure and simple, because he's going to focus way too much in Westminster, where they seem to be popular. He's not going to focus up in the northwest. That's the problem. He's saying all the right things. He's been the mayor of Manchester for quite some time, and he's a Scouser. So,
skinheads generally referred to as racist stereotypes, but people who shave their heads for style need to be careful about their appearance. People will often judge you for your appearance. Yes, that was it. What it was. That's what I think. I think what you've done, Mr. Fly, you've explained my point. I don't know how it's got from that to that, because the original people that used to shave their heads and then call themselves skinheads, they were not racist. You know what I mean? But then
I have to shave my head. I've got no choice.
But what I'm trying to say, the original skinhead people, and they weren't racist. When it wasn't, they somehow it got infiltrated, then it changed. You know what I mean? So when you got to sort of like the early 80s and stuff and that, right? If you was a skinhead in the day, right, you was literally a member of a fascist group. Do you know what I mean? You know, whether it would be like British movement, like, and there's like British Bulldog, British movement, or whether it was like the National Front. Do you know what I mean? Because remember in the day, what the National Front used to do back in the late 70s, early 80s, is to stand out the football grounds, yeah, and give out leaflets. Let's give out leaflets of, like, you know, obviously what they want, what they hope to accomplish with your help. You know what I mean? He said people will be better off.
That's Andy Burnham.
Uncle, are you looking forward to Sunday final? I'm not watching it, Tasha. I'm not watching it. it's of no interest to me, to be fair. You know what I mean? What about the crew on the, was it Vespers?
Vespas and mopeds. I know what he means.
Mods. You mean mods? Or
No, mopeds. Where the skinheads were driving around on scooters. Mopeds. That's what he's on about.
Wasn't it the mods that used to do that?
They what?
Mods. I'm sure mods used to do this. The mods
No,
used to run around scooters.
It was the Vespas and mopeds. They were like two rival factions of some kind. They were weird. They were weird people.
Problem is,
They were weird.
Britain's not great anymore. Never was, really, to be fair.
Well, you got Conservative leadership for 15 years. You've got Labour in power now. They're both changing leaders like bloody socks.
The only time that Britain was great is when you had Harold Wilson in.
Yeah.
Harold Wilson, because Harold Wilson in the day, right? He came from grassroots up. Nothing that he got was handed to him. He came from grassroots up. He used to work down Vauxhalls in Luton, yeah, back in the day, back in the day, right? You know what I mean? So he knew what the common man felt. You know what I mean? Yeah. And what you got to think about, back in them days, things were a lot more cheaper. There was a lot more access to stuff. Do you know what I mean? And
You could
also,
put the argument in the first two terms of Tony Blair was good. It's the third one that was the issue.
Mods and Rockers. Yeah, that's it. Mods and Rockers.
Yeah. Mods and Rockers, yeah.
Yeah.
What about
And
I'm glad she's dead.
Because remember in the day, in 1978, when Margaret Thatcher came into power, right? Yeah. Right. Remember what? All the kids in England, yeah, used to get free milk. You used to get free milk. You used to have, like, when I was growing up, you used to have like a milk break. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
You used to get like milk and that, right? When Margaret Thatcher came in, she literally at the day abolished it straight away.
Yeah.
Abolished it straight away. What about Miss? Yeah, don't speak to her. She's evil.
Horrible woman. She completely destroyed my area.
Well, she used to sing, "Everybody knows I'm a rude boy walking down." Yeah, it's not that.
Right, we better end the show because this could go on for hours.
Yeah, man, it's just like, you know, remembering and talking a vibe, man. I like holding a vibe with my brethren. You know what I mean? I like it. You know what I mean? Especially
just not at 8:02 in the morning.
Especially got Mo in the building as well. Mo in the building.
We've always got Mo, his family.
Yeah, family. Listen, that's my nephew there, man. What's you going on with? My nephew. Nigel Farage, oh God, I hate him.
See, if you do a general election, though, the chances of him becoming the Prime Minister are very, very high right now because there's so much anger in the country. The worst thing you could do right now is call a general election. You're playing right into the hands of reform. Now, as someone who's a centrist, I don't have any affiliation to any party. I don't care. They're bad, they're bad, they're bad, they're bad. I don't care. But I will always vote for the one who will do the best for the country. I don't have any loyalty to any other party because I don't care. Because the pendulum always swings. What's an 80-20 issue now becomes a 20-80 issue in a few years. That's how it works.
Facts. Okay then, guys. Mo, when are you available next? Let me know.
I will let you know.
Yeah, let me know. I'll give you a shout. And we'll do something again, man. Because I like when you're on the show, man. You know me.
Always.
You bring a normality. Bad Manners. I did rate Bad Manners. I did rate them. Give liberals a chance.
No. Definitely not a liberal. They believe too much. I'm not giving a liberal a chance. No chance. No.
Fuck that, man. All right then, guys. If you're gonna watch this on a replay, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. And
if
also
you want
hit
to
the
see what happens when you
notification
give
button.
liberals a chance, just look at America with the Democrats. That's all.
I know, isn't it? Also, and there's my links in the description for my Twitter account. Please hit the link on there and follow me on Twitter. Okay.
Big up to everyone who's watching on X because we're streaming live there as well.
Big up. Make sure you come over next time on YouTube. Start. What's this one then? Football tomorrow. I'm not watching it either. Love it.
Yeah, what's the point of that? To be fair, it's useless match.
It's the bronze trophy.
Way.
Anyway, good night, guys. Take care.
Yeah,
Love you.
everyone.
Take care.
Bye bye.